Yo, and we're live.
Oh, we live.
Yeah,
now.
and we're live right now.
We're trying to get these technical difficulties corrected. But what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Mic check 1 2. Everybody knows how I like to open up. Welcome to the Level Check Podcast. This is episode 9. Am I correct? Yes. Episode 9 of the Level Check Podcast. We want to thank everybody once again for tuning in with us. Everybody who's been listening, everyone who's been supporting, everyone who's been riding with us since the first time we started. It was like last July, August, I think it was.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
So we've been pushing pretty strong. I can see, we're bringing you guys live feed now. What is up? What is up? It's going live. We about to get it cracking. We got some very special guests up in the building, all the way live from fucking Minnesota, St. Cloud, Minnesota. The one and only DopeKidDanny.
What up?
What is up? What is up? We got DopeKidDanny in the building. We got the one and only motherfucking LeePlanez in the building.
Yo, what up, Planes?
Representing.
My guy right here, Planes right here. This guy right here.
Man, what that shit do?
And of course, I got my co-host, my motherfucking boys. THISIZCRUNK, DJ G, bro.
Yo.
This is how it goes down. We getting it live on the Level Check Podcast. So, what is up, fellas? How you guys been? I seen the last, the very first.
Try a little test drive.
YouTube live on the little test drive. That shit was cool. That shit was getting pretty cracking. So we're gonna keep this shit pushing, keep it going on. DopeKid, what is up, man?
What is up? What's up?
Fucking fresh off.
Back. How does it feel to be back in fucking Cali, bro?
Be back home.
Feels warm.
Instead of negative 5 degrees and shit.
Hell yeah, I know. No, I slept last night with the door open. Just let
hell
all
yeah.
the air come in. I didn't care at all.
He's like, you wanted the cold?
Fuck
The
yeah.
hog was hanging
Damn,
out.
so you get used to it, huh?
Yeah. Well, you don't get used to it. But man, it feels good out here though.
Oh yeah.
I think it was like maybe a week ago. I sent him the forecast for this weekend. I was like, hey, bro, like smooth weather for when you're coming through, man. It's about to be nice.
Nice and warm.
He
nice little Cali
sends
weather.
me back the forecast of his week, bro. Like the highs were nothing higher than 10. That shit.
Damn, fuck that.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
That's some bullshit.
Hell yeah.
What are you even gonna go outside for? Honestly,
I'm not even going near.
Hey,
Hey, I'm coming
the
right
thing,
back.
though, is you can see all 4 seasons out there though. So you can see all that.
You can
spring,
see it.
Fall, summer, winter.
Yeah, you don't
dope
see it
when you
here.
look
We
at
see
all those.
smog.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you see
So-
small in the
we
summer.
see-
That's it.
we gotta go to Big Bear to see winter.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
Gotta take that trip up the fucking hill.
I know.
Yo, before we go any further, let's get these shots going. Everybody's got a round. Let's get it going.
I'll take a
swig.
I'll take a swig.
Modelo time?
Yeah,
G-Bro.
Modelo, exactly, fool. I don't want that coronavirus.
G bro gotta get them hours in, so let's get
Salud,
it.
my niggas.
Damn.
Woo! Nixon.
Yeah.
I did do the Nixon.
Hell yeah.
I didn't even realize me.
So what's up, Danny? We got you here. We already had you on kind of with the phone call. You broke down to us, the purpose behind the reminiscent beat tape, and you broke down to us the process of the walk, which fucking me and Crunk's fucking,
Yep.
that's
That makes things crazy.
that's
Fire.
like it's like our pride and joy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's for me and you and for Crunk's as well, because he's the one who made that shit sound so fucking good. That's our crown jewel, bro.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about that track.
Oh hell yeah.
But I mean, let's really get into DopeKidDanny. You know what I'm saying? And then how we kind of came into the process of the whole Deadly Music group and eventually Always Ill Music. When was the first time that you came across some production equipment and you made that first beat?
So, it's a funny story that I think I probably told you a couple times, but it was probably in 7th grade when you got your laptop.
Yeah.
And you had Fruity Loops on it.
Mhm.
You brought it over to my pad years ago, and you just opened it up, and you were like, hey, just fuck with this. And I started fucking with it, and I was like, oh hell yeah, this is tight as hell. It sounded like shit at the time, but and just from there, I just downloaded the free one and just started working it.
Yeah.
And the
Trial.
thing that sucked about that trial one is that you can never save anything at all.
Yeah,
You can never, whatever you made, you just got to put it out, and that was it.
Yeah.
Because once you close it, it doesn't save at all. So that sucked. But I finally got my, my official producer edition of it, And actually got it from Fame Kills. Shout out Fame Kills.
Shout out Fame.
That dude's bad. But yeah, no, ever since then, I just progress, just working on it.
Yeah.
That shit it's hard, but man, just keep working at it.
Do you remember that fucking laptop, man? We had to leave that shit plugged up, or else it would have just immediately died.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. I don't know how many fucking. I mean, at the time they were dope to us. I don't know how many fucking beats that this fool and my other cousin banged out off of Fruity Loops Trial.
Oh yeah.
Like them fools just did that shit and never closed the fucking window and made that shit work. There's one song that we have to find in particular. I'm very upset that I fucking deleted it off of YouTube, but it's called 909 Shots. That was like our. That was like the way the Avenue is. That was like our track back then.
Yeah.
You know, it was me, my cousin, two of my cousins, and it was just, you know, when the three of us were trying to do that shit, one of my cousins made the beat off the Trial, and fucking that shit was just crazy, bro, like ridiculous. And we all three of us laid a fucking verse on it, and it was just crazy, you know, like one of them how do you say it? Fucking diamonds in the dirt, I guess you could say. That's, you know, one in a million. I'm sorry.
Couldn't be repeated either.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So
those are the best ones too.
Yeah,
when
those are
they're-
the gems.
Yeah.
It was just pure, just energy. That's what it was.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
That's what I need to do.
I know you gotta get back.
I got no energy to make a beat.
Nah, bro.
You gotta get back on that game,
Get
man.
back in there, bro.
I know.
Stop playing with it.
Just go in there one day, turn all the lights off, put the headphones on, and just bang something out.
Fuck
Yeah.
I try to do it, but the
You know what you gotta do? You gotta start smoking.
I know. I was thinking about the same. Tell me why I was thinking the same thing, dog.
Oh shit! It's 909. Hey.
Hey, 909.
that's a thing.
Yes.
That's a
Well,
thing, bro.
It's a thing to me. I always yell that shit out. Hey. it's
Shout
909.
out.
Wait, hold
I
up.
love IE. Shout out.
I got the same thing.
Shout out. I love IE.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wait. This one.
One
Shout
more.
out. I love IE.
Mine's blue.
Crocs, you got one?
Gang
Yeah,
banging.
I'm wearing it right now, but
Gang
you can't
banging.
see it. I got it back
Gang
up there
banging.
now.
We love all hoods, but you know this was home right here. That's
Home.
Us. That's us. I.e. So Dope Kid,
Yeah.
walk us through your production history, because you have touched on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
There's some I know that I don't even know about, but I mean, you know, from the shit that we've done to Fame Kills.
Yeah.
Walk us through about how all that came about. Walk me through the specifics of that Tasty Waves. Shout out Fame Kills, Tasty Waves.
Yeah.
But that was one of my favorite projects right there, especially because it was, you know, it was touched entirely by you. But I mean, fuck, dude, like all that shit on there was like, Jesus.
Those beats were the last beats that on my trial version.
Really, dude,
Yeah.
goddamn.
Those were my trial version. That was when I had a nice keyboard until it broke down. And no, it was a long process, but I had those beats actually saved.
Okay.
Maybe months, maybe half a year ago, before Fame Kills even hit me up. Fame Kills is my cousin, so
Yeah.
we've always seen each other, you know, Christmas and shit like that. But yeah, no, I just sent him a few, and then he started working with at the time Black Cloud Music. It's with Curtis King, Noah James, all them or whatever. So I got a couple features of Curtis King.
Yeah.
And Noah James. David May, shout out him.
Yeah, David May's dope.
Yep. And then my music's been around or whatever, and then Young Miss, she's a dope singer. I got a track with her and Curtis King, came out a couple years ago. It's some dude named Germ9V. His engineer works with like J. Cole and shit.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
So I got
Yeah,
a couple
that's
tracks
tight.
with him.
With J. Cole?
No.
I'm fucking with you.
No, with Germ.
Wait, Dad, you got J.
Damn,
Cole?
that'd be tight.
With
I'd be
Jerm.
like, damn, you got something working with J. Cole? Like, damn. That's what's up. You know what I mean?
But yeah, his engineer Jeff, that dude's tight as hell too. But no, that's pretty much it. Just been working. I worked with Fame Kills for 3 or 4 projects. And he was like an exclusive person I just worked with for a while. just he liked my style. I tailored to his style and just basically studied all of his old stuff to all of his new stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it though. And now I'm just strictly just working on our sound, the aim for the head.
Always your music.
Yep.
Oh,
Always
damn.
doing
That's
music.
what's up.
Yep. That's all I've been doing. I haven't really messed with anybody. A few months ago, actually probably around my birthday last year in July, I just put out that I'm not taking any more requests until after March of next year. So
Next
this
couple days.
yeah,
March.
yeah, this upcoming month. So that's pretty much it. So yeah,
That's tight.
Yeah, and for everybody listening out right now, we're gonna drop the news right here. Exclusive Level
Oh,
Check
shit.
podcast.
Oh, shit.
The DopeKid and I actually Planes, G Bro and
Yep.
Crunks. Everybody
What?
present knows
Yep.
knows about this, but
What?
for everybody listening, you know, we got a mixtape coming out. It's called Aim for the Head. You know, AIM standing for Always Ill Music.
So it's
So
like, what?
Always Ill Music for the Head. It was a little something that DopeKid, you know, and I had wanted to do, in order to get some buzz going and to kind of give something for the people, for the real fans who've been listening to us since we were fucking straight deadly back in the day.
Yep.
Something to just, you know, something to have, you know, because we're working on an album and we want to have that, you know, strictly exclusive. You know, you can only buy it, you can only purchase. This mixtape is about to just be for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And we got a wide range of production, but it's all done by fucking DopeKid. We got a you know, honestly, I think the mixtape is featuring LeePlanez because he's got the most features on that shit. So it's, you know,
What?
it's technically it's technically a Always Ill Music mixtape.
Oh.
You know, with special guests.
Look,
Me-
I think you embarrassed Planes
Hold
real
on,
big.
How many
Planes.
songs I got on there? God damn, he said I got the most features on there.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at
No,
that.
what?
The one that he
Shit.
sent you recently, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
we could use that.
Which
and
one?
the one that you've been working on.
The cake?
The cake.
Oh, we gonna throw that on there?
It's
Throw it
up to
on.
you. If you don't mind it,
Shit.
if you
So
can
with
keep
this-
it, you can keep it
Yeah.
100%.
No,
And also, what I was thinking too is this thing is more of like a compilation mixtape.
It really,
Yeah.
it really
It's
is. It
basically
really
just
is.
everyone
I mean, because we have the
that we
tracks.
fuck with.
We have the
is
track that
on
you
there.
Yeah.
did with Crunks.
Yeah.
But that track is featuring Planes and myself.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's
So that's like my track, basically.
Yeah.
Kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
exactly.
So, and that's the reason why I had
Right,
hit you
right.
up and said that
For
I
sure.
wanted to get you on a solo track.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you know, like it was, you know, so that way it's not just Blazem and DopeKidDanny. It was like,
Yeah.
you know, DopeKid got out to some people like, hey man, get on this.
Yeah.
Hey man, get on that.
And I have
But I
one-
mean, you guys were just our fucking
Yeah.
not
Oh,
the
yeah.
not the immediate people that we can get in touch with.
Right.
We got a lot of
It's-
people,
But
that
it's
we can
like
get in
family.
touch.
Fucking,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Just the vibes that you
Yeah.
bring is just
We got a lot of
genuine,
people
you
that
know?
we can get in touch with, bro. But it's like these two motherfuckers right here. It's like I didn't realize how dope that shit comes together until we did that track. With
Jane?
yes, with Crunks on the hooks,
Sheesh.
me and
Yeah.
this fool on the verse. That shit just sounds like something else.
That
Something
shit
crazy.
came out of
That shit
nowhere.
hard,
Yeah.
bro.
He
Right,
sent me
yeah.
the beat, and I was like, I drove around literally like 3 times around the block listening to it, and I was like trying to sing to it and shit. And then I came home, and then he had just left to work, so I was like, fuck, I could be loud. So then I started playing that shit loud as fuck, and fucking, then I did a little hook on it, a little verse on it.
And you know
Then I
what,
sent it to him.
you know what's funny was that me and him were just talking earlier, and I was telling him that there was a couple of times, you know, while editing, you would play the instrumental, just the beat, and then you would fuck with me and be like, "What's wrong? Fool, you jealous? You mad because he didn't send this to you?" And it's like a little bit, motherfucker. But I mean,
That shit crazy.
listening to it, like I wouldn't have went the direction you went with as far as
It would, yeah, you would have went different.
if with it being a weed song. You know what I'm saying? Like it would have been a little bit something different on my end. But I'm very, very fucking glad that you went that direction.
Yeah, that direction.
Let everybody know what song you're talking about.
Jane, that's
Jane.
nobody's heard that, but that's
Nope.
actually it's gonna be the single for this mixtape.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, look at this fool. He's
Yeah,
all happy.
no, it's
Hey,
crazy.
Nixon again.
We might even low key get some footage for that shit tonight.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to get on my
Yeah.
fucking back on my fucking
I got-
It's
video
crazy.
shoot.
I got my
game.
little,
Your
my little
bullshit.
stabilizer. You know what I mean?
I be
Hell
telling
yeah.
bro all the time, bro. Like he be trying to have me help him with some songs, bro. I be like, you already know what you want to do. You feel me?
Yeah.
You just gotta do it.
Yeah.
Like, cause he be coming up with dope stuff. You know what I'm saying? He just,
Yeah,
Like-
no doubt.
Like that song, the one we did, Dumb Drunk.
Yes.
Like
that.
Oh, yeah.
That's his
That
whole
shit's dope
concept,
as
bro.
hell.
He came up with the concept.
I was like,
you feel me?
I need you to do it like this. We'll try it like this. And he was like, what? All right.
You know what I'm saying?
And just went with it. And he did it. Especially that little light voice part
Uh,
where he's like, dumb, drunk, I'll be. I forget what you said. What did you say?
Shit, I don't know, bro.
Should we preview
Fucking
it?
dumb
Let's
drunk.
preview it.
Fucked
We
up,
have it?
my cousin.
Yeah,
You have it.
I do.
Yeah, we got Dumb Drunk. That song's out. That song's out
Just
right now.
give me
Out,
some
bro.
time. Let's just keep on talking.
Yeah,
Or let's
yeah.
keep on talking.
Yeah,
bullshit,
you got it
bullshit,
right.
bullshit.
I got it.
You just probably gotta
Hey, yo,
probably
Dave,
adjust the levels on your laptop.
G, bro.
Yes,
I gotta,
sir.
I gotta ask
Oh, yeah.
because I see Shure on this piece of equipment right here.
Yeah.
I just got a hold of some Shure headphones.
Oh, okay.
How good are those?
Very good.
Really?
Pretty fucking good, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might
Yeah.
use.
Oh,
I
no,
think
man.
I might bring those through to record.
Well, cause see, sure. It's
What?
no,
We got beats, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, you can if you want
Bring
to,
it. Just
but
kidding.
Just fuck me, I guess.
I'm just fucking with you. Sure has good
Hey.
mics.
I'll just go fuck myself.
yeah,
But, you know what I'm saying? Drake beats is bass heavy.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure they
Yeah,
are.
it is.
Sure.
I mean, look. We have all fucking brand new headphones in the fucking podcast studio, all beats,
That's
Yep.
dope.
all
true.
beats,
Yep.
Beats by
Yep.
Crunks.
and they sound pretty
Oh.
fucking tits to
Everybody
me.
wants to check the camera angles. We all got fucking beats
Yeah, we
on.
do.
here.
Fuck up. Wait, hold
Yeah,
on. What's up with that sponsor though, man? What? Hey, where that check at? What we talking about?
I know.
Hey,
Dre, get at us.
That didn't even Dre no more. That's
Oh,
Apple.
Apple.
Look at it.
Oh,
Apple.
Hey, Tim Cook, what's up, bro? Come on,
everybody in here Apple
help me
right
out
now,
us
right?
out. Come on, look, we got everything Apple up in here.
Damn.
We got
Oh, yeah.
MacBooks, we got fucking iPhones, we got fucking iPads, we got Apple TV up in this bitch. Like, come on,
Fuck yeah.
it's like
Planes,
Fuck yeah.
stop playing with
Stop
us.
playing with us, Planes.
Hey, I just
we
want
don't
to
say
say
that no
one
more.
thing real
We
quick.
don't say that no more.
Yeah, I know,
Oh,
but
what's
I just
the-
want to say
what's the
one
new
thing.
one?
I just
Oh,
want to say
not
one
yet.
thing though. Lil Wayne, you fell for that. I know you took that from my man.
Talk to him.
my man.
My
Talk
man's
to
been
him.
saying that shit. My man's been saying that shit since fucking like
beginning
3-4
of
years
2018.
ago. Yeah.
Talk to
The
him.
beginning of
Yeah.
2018. Straight up.
I was like, bro, we have the fucking drop where fucking he made a drop for me,
Hey.
and then he made a drop for Crunks, and fucking it's like stop playing with us, stop playing
Hey.
with Crunks.
I'm not the one saying it. So you know it's true. You know what I'm saying? You know it's true.
Hey.
Nah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I want to preview this shit, but I don't know how loud it's gonna be.
Well, turn it down.
It's like almost all the way down.
All right, yeah, it should be good then.
So
Yeah,
you guys
just
ready to
turn it
preview
up
Dumb
some.
Drunk real quick, just so we can show?
Hit
Yeah.
that Dumb Drunk. Show your versatility,
Crunks and
homie.
Planes.
Crunks and Planes, but this is all Crunks' concept.
It's all planes though.
It sounds pretty good.
So far,
Oh,
I'm turning it up a
yeah.
little bit.
For Planes being coached by that shit, I wouldn't have done that. I would have said fuck you and did it my way.
I know. Let's see. Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
This is how good, bro.
Fade.
Sing that shit, then.
Faded.
Hell yeah.
You know you
Wake
feel
up and
that
do it
shit.
again.
So,
Wake up and do it again. I ain't finna say that shit.
Sing along,
Nah,
Planes.
bro, stop.
Hey, when the verse
Stop.
comes
Come
in
on,
that
Planes.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the verse, yeah, for sure.
I put my problems in a cup and drink it up. Now I feel it waking up. I feel like I had enough. I put my problems in a cup and drink it up. Now I feel it waking up. I feel like I had enough.
Head banging, what the fuck? I ain't remembering much. Night after night, shit is tough. I feel like it just ain't enough. Head banging, what the fuck? Banger. I ain't remembering much.
all day.
sure.
Night after night, shit is tough. I feel like it just ain't enough.
I put my problems in a cup, yeah. And drink it up.
Sing that shit, man. Stop playing with him.
My voice is fucked up right now.
Mine too, I'm tired.
That's my boy Planes right here. Hell yeah.
This is the
My
part
guy
I'm
right
talking
here.
about.
Yeah.
Look, all my young queens say, ayy. All my young kings, you better holler. Hustlers say what's good. Steady clocking them dollars. And if you struggling today, be patient, God gon' make a way. Cause he gon' make sure that you straight. And then one day you can be wavy. Speaking the ways on the way babyest niggas. You haters like trees, y'all the shadiest niggas. I'm GOAT like I'm Tom Brady, nigga. A KING like LeBron, say little nigga. I'm killing these niggas with every rap. Getting high off of life while you dipping dab. Got your girl, but my girl, she ain't having that. No, she came in my home and new habitat. Ayy, I'm faded, I'm faded, I'm faded. Been drinking way too much, goddamn faded. Niggas got me performing on the podcast.
On the podcast right here. Hey, we kind of bum rushed you on that one, but hey.
But I do keep a bag though on a bad night. Stop playing with me.
You need that auto
Shot
tune.
after shot after shot. Them bitches want what I got. Them niggas hating on me. All of them, they want my spot.
I put my bottles in a cup, yeah, and drink it up. Now I feel it waking up. I think I had enough. I put my bottles in a cup. Oh, damn. Put me on the spot.
Yeah, I put you on the spot, dog. You singing, I had to put you on the spot, dog.
Head banging, what the fuck? I ain't remembering much. Now that the night shit is tough, I feel like it just ain't enough. Head banging, what the fuck? I ain't remembering much. Now that the night shit is tough, I feel like it just ain't enough. I put my problems in a cup and drink it.
Oh,
I feel like it just ain't enough. That shit crazy, bro.
Fuck that.
yo, where is that at? If people want to find
Man,
that
you
shit
can
at?
find that on fucking Spotify,
SoundCloud.
baby. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
That's a joke.
I thought it was.
Nah, you can find it on SoundCloud. Nah, it never went through,
I
but
told bro to put it on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? It's on SoundCloud
it's on
right now.
SoundCloud
though, you
for
know what
right
I'm saying?
now.
That's what we meant.
Niggas is sleeping on my shit. I need
know.
y'all to tune in to my motherfucking music. Me and Crunks, we put that shit together. We put a whole lot of work in that shit.
What's
Oh,
that?
yeah,
tape?
that
Y'all to go
tape.
play that
What's
motherfucker.
that tape? What's that tape?
Oh yeah, so many vibes out now. All
So many
platforms, go
vibes,
get that.
all platforms.
All platforms.
Check that
homie.
shit out.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit's a whole ass vibe.
So
as
many
album.
vibes.
Every
So
track.
many vibes.
Every track.
Playing.
You can
Hey.
just go through it. I swear to God.
yeah, that
And
shit
there's
was
not
a lot
many.
of work
And there's
too.
not many albums you could say that fucking that you could listen all the way through. It's really hard. Like
Hey, round table question. What's the last album y'all listened to all the way through?
Damn.
oh, right now? Oh,
Body
I just listened to Fan of the Fan all the way through.
Chris Brown and Tiger?
Yeah.
Stop it!
Yes!
Hey, that's my shit, bro. I promise you.
that
Look at these
whole
fools.
album.
Hey,
I
that shit is
swear to
hard,
God.
bro. Hey, no bullshit. Niggas will sleep on that too, bro.
That's a great.
That
that's
shit
a-
is hard,
Hey,
Which
that
one?
was Tiger
Which
before
one, though?
Taste.
Huh? Both of
Hey,
them.
but that was
Alright.
Tiger before
Yeah.
Taste.
Both of 'em.
That was Tiger before
But,
Taste, though.
Bro,
That was a
you
bad
said
ass
Fan
Tiger.
of a Fan too?
Yeah, the one where they it's
Bro.
all trippy and
Bro.
they're fucking like hugging like that.
Bro, that shit is hard.
Yeah,
That shit is hard.
with fucking bet bum ba-dum,
Yeah.
ba-dum,
That's what 50
bet,
Cent on it, right?
Yeah, with 50, yeah.
That shit hard, bro. Hold on, question. Yeah. Crunks, what's up? Last
I
album.
already told you, Roddy Rich.
Roddy Rich?
Roddy Rich.
I listened to this shit all
I listened to the whole thing.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Before that, though,
Oh,
Before that, nothing. The Plains album, that's it.
I thought you listened to... Nah.
nah,
He
I
lying,
think he's
bro.
lying. I
Nah,
think
he
he's
lying.
lying.
Hold on,
I think
hold on.
for sure.
I know 2 albums, bro, that you listen to all the way through other than my
Oh!
Let's see, what?
Eminem and Game.
Nah, I didn't listen to the whole Eminem.
Oh,
The Game, I didn't listen to the whole thing either.
So you lied.
Nah.
Alright, it's cool.
I said,
he lied.
I said I heard
All right,
some
Bobby.
songs.
Next question, Bobby.
Some songs.
Yeah, it's cool.
Bobby, your turn.
What's up, bro?
Does it gotta be recent?
No, I don't got
Well,
any.
well,
no,
anytime
It could be when you're a little
Just the last
infant.
time you listened
The
to it.
last
Wow.
time.
The last time you listened
And,
to an album from
yeah.
beginning to end, you know what I'm saying, without
Yeah,
skipping a
and
track.
mine was like 2 days ago. By the way,
Yeah. What is yours?
Fan of a
They
fan.
skipped
mine
you?
was
Oh, yeah,
my
my bad.
way was
They got
Fan
you.
of the
Yeah.
Fan too
Okay.
with Tiger and Chris Brown.
We talking about
But
other
no,
than
yeah,
so
no,
many vibes.
But that's
But yeah,
what,
but
that's
that-
what I'm
but-
saying. Like, does it have to be like a recent project?
No.
Nah, it could be
Nah,
like,
bro.
well,
No, no.
it's like the
You
last
know,
with
time.
the last because I just listened to it on Wednesday night. I listened to Fan of a Fan too.
So like,
So
I
that
can-
was my last time I listened to an album all the way through.
And that's old, right? Not
yeah,
old,
that's
but I
old
mean-
as fuck. That's 2015.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
So-
I can listen to Tupac, All Eyes on Me, all
Yeah.
the way through.
I get it.
I could too, yeah. It's
Okay,
just
so
tight.
then.
So the last album within like that you can remember, because like
Yeah. No,
right
I
now,
got it. I got it right
see
here.
right now the culture is singles, and everyone just puts on the Spotify radio or the Apple radio, and they just listen to fucking songs that come up on the playlist or whatever.
Or-
but we're talking about like how right now
Or they'll drop an album with 25 songs and then let you pick 2 of them that's going, you know what I'm saying, that's going to go up, and then they're going to make a video to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So all the way through.
I got you. The last one that was, I listened all the way through, and it's funny. I know you motherfuckers are gonna laugh because it's so old, and I've listened to the album from beginning to the end over and over and fucking over, and it's one of the reasons I think why our sound is the way that we try to kick that shit is Sugar Free's debut album, Street Gospel.
Oh, that's what's up.
That shit, that album right there, 1997. That album, fucking
funky.
It raised me.
Yeah.
Like
That's what's up.
that's like, you know, like my at the time, my pops had a '67 Impala SS that he put together himself, but it started fucking up, and he like a straight up pink slip trade with his homie for an '84 Monte Carlo, and that shit was just knocking. I don't know what the fuck Pops had in that shit, but it was banging. And that was in '97. And the album that he fucking, I remember very, very fucking clearly him banging all that whole fucking year was that Street Gospel. And from beginning to end, that shit was just something different. You know, I know you guys know. Like, it's nothing I have to try to explain. You know what I'm saying? Like,
not to us.
That
I
shit.
mean, maybe to other people, but not
Yeah,
us.
you know,
it's the young viewers.
Honestly, I think Sugar Free is probably one of at least top 5 most underrated hip hop artists of all time.
Yeah. You know who I think is really underrated too? I think Method Man is underrated.
Yeah, because of who he is. Just the name alone.
It's because they always connect them to like the Wu-Tang. That's why.
No. Honestly, I think it's because of Redman and How High. Like they associate it with him being a straight up pothead that just don't give a shit. But I mean, when you go back into the very first Wu-Tang album, Jesus,
killed it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn.
He made that album. He made all the hooks. He wrote all the hooks.
I feel like he did.
Yeah, well, I watched the documentary on Showtime, and he said he wrote all the hooks.
He just had that. He had that flavor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like I said, it's something that gets overlooked. Even Redman, honestly.
Yeah, Redman too.
Yeah. Redman has got to be at least in the fucking top 20 dopest lyricists of hip hop.
Redman gets down too.
Crazy.
I fuck with
crazy.
Redman.
But I mean, like I said, that Sugar Free Street Gospel, man. That shit from beginning to end. DJ Quick fucking handled. Entirely produced by DJ Quick. And
DJ Quick is amazing.
Yes, exactly.
What was your last album?
What about you, DopeKid?
So on the plane here, I listened to Under the Influence by DJ Quick all the way through.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
My motherfucker. Yes.
Damn.
That shit. But then right after that, I listened to that new D Smoke album. I listened to all the way through. That shit was tight.
D Smoke.
Yeah, D Smoke was fucking tight.
Bro.
That shit's crazy.
But it's weird because like these new artists, I can't listen to their whole shit.
Hold on. Don't disrespect.
Oh, here
You know
we go. Always got disrespect.
He's a new artist, but he's not a new artist, bro.
D Smoke?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not speaking about him. I'm saying like any of these new artists that come out, I can't listen to their whole album straight. I can't.
Yeah.
It's not. They don't make music for a whole album.
They don't. They do like 1, 2, 3 good songs and that's it.
Bro, you just said you listen to Roddy Ricch whole thing.
Because that food was good. Okay. That's what I was gonna get to.
My bad, bro.
You gotta understand.
My bad, bro. I'm sorry.
You gotta understand though. I was gonna get to that. I said I can't listen to all these new motherfucker, dude.
Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? He like the newest dude out.
But Plains is calling him out. I know. And then at the height, cause hey, I was playing some Roddy Ricch the other day at work, and fucking homie was like, all of a sudden everybody listens to Roddy Ricch. I was like, fool, I've been listening to Roddy Ricch in like fucking forever. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, he's like slept on. I was like, it's sad that he's just barely blowing up after like 2 years.
My sister was listening to Roddy Ricch like 3-4 years ago. I'm like, who is this?
It had to do a lot with that Nipsey Hussle song though.
Of course.
That kind of like put him on the map a lot more. But I was already listening to him before that.
He was already on his way.
A lot of people just started listening to
that. So, but For me, I don't even think I answered the question. You know what I'm saying? I think I was turning up with him than Fanny with
Oh
Fan
yeah,
too.
that's true. That's true. My bad. My bad. My fault.
Planes.
My
Go
fault.
ahead,
My fault.
Planes.
My
Shit,
fault.
other than my own shit, you know what I'm saying?
Of course, so
Yeah.
many
Yeah.
vibes,
Hold
man.
on, which is on all platforms out now. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Spotify, Apple
other than my
Music,
shit, bro,
YouTube.
the last two albums I remember listening to all the way through is Joyner Lucas, his first
Hell
album.
yeah.
I just listened to that probably
You know
the
what?
other day. The other day I listened to that whole thing back
agree.
back to front. And like one of my favorite albums is Big Sean, Dark Sky Paradise.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Shit,
sad.
I throw
shit's
that
good,
shit
too.
on all the time, bro,
Hell
and
yeah.
just play it.
His beats
You know
on
what I'm
that
saying?
shit. His production is crazy.
Yeah, it's
on
crazy,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
You guys might think I'm crazy, but I could listen to the whole Kanye West.
Stop it.
I could.
Which one?
I mean,
Which
I
one?
could.
Which one?
Stop
Hold
it.
up.
The graduation.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
The
Okay.
graduation.
I thought
Come
you
on.
was
I
gonna
could-
say some new shit.
Nah.
Oh yeah.
But
You know
I
what
could
I'm
listen
saying?
to Kid Cudi's every single album. I could listen
Oh,
to
yeah.
them. All of them.
Of course.
Every single
Hey,
one.
Crux was about to be like, yeah, I listen to Jesus is King all day. Every
Jesus,
day.
Jesus,
Front
Jesus
to
is gonna
back.
save you.
I know
Yeah.
every word. Jesus is King.
Chick-fil-A?
I got those new Yeezys.
Hey, like on Good Under the Greek when he's like, you love African Child? Fuck yeah, I love African Child.
I
But
brushed
he
my
a-
teeth to that
yeah,
shit.
he asked me though. I don't love that shit. That shit's fucked up.
I hate that fucking. Don't you ever ask me that shit in my life?
Man. Hey, shout out Kanye though. You know what I'm saying?
Shout
We don't
out.
want you to
Yeah.
think we don't fuck with you, but we don't
Man,
fuck
we
with
love you, man, but
Nah,
That Jesus King was weak,
Kanye's,
though.
Bro, we love you.
you.
Kanye's
I'm
production,
playing, bro.
All the shit that Kanye's touched on as far as production, that shit was crazy.
Yeah,
Kanye,
genius.
see,
there wouldn't
here-
be music like this today if it wasn't for Kanye.
Genius.
Well,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
See, when he dropped that Jesus is King, he was supposed to drop an album before that, or it was supposed to be
Yup.
a different one,
Yup.
and it was supposed to be called Yandi. And I have the Yandi song.
That shit's fire.
That shit's 10.
leaked.
That shit,
Yeah.
yeah, that shit leaked.
That
And
shit's
it's
10 times better than Jesus
10
is King.
times better, bro.
That shit is fire. I remember I was showing you. I was like, look, check it out. I got.
Nah,
Yeah,
I
it's,
showed
it's,
you.
it's all,
I
it,
don't
okay.
remember.
So it's every song, but all the
I
same
don't
beat,
remember, bro.
but
Hey,
it's
no.
fucking, but it's different lyrics,
I
and
don't
the lyrics
listen
are
to Kanye West past
harder.
2010, bro.
Oh damn, my
Stop
bad.
it.
Stop
What?
Stop it, bro.
Stop it.
What?
Stop it.
My
I
bad.
don't listen
Stop
to-
it.
I don't
Hey,
listen
I
to
said
Kanye West.
I was showing
ever
you.
disrespect, homie.
My
What
bad.
is wrong with you?
No, hey, no, real talk. Like
what?
Kanye was like my favorite
Yeah.
artist
He was good,
ever,
man.
bro. It was him and Lil Wayne, bro, at a certain time, bro. And he just
They had that shit took
They're in
over
the
for
Barry
a while.
Bonds
Exactly.
days.
Anything they touched on was just.
Yo,
fucking
I'm not gonna
everywhere.
lie. When I'm one of those fucking people who like that Lil Wayne Rebirth album.
yeah, I did too.
Oh yeah,
That
Oh,
shit
yeah.
was
Definitely.
great.
Yeah,
That-
it was
that-
cool.
that was cool too.
I definitely
a
did.
lot of people dissed on it.
That
but
fire,
that
that
shit-
fire,
Yeah,
fire, that fire
oh,
track.
yeah, I know you talk
Yeah.
about fire.
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
Even,
He was cool up until he stole my mind insane. That's all I'm saying.
until what? I'm sorry, say it again.
Until he stole
He said
my
my.
homeboys fucking slang.
Oh yeah, he's
Say it.
saying.
Stop playing
Stop
with me.
playing
Man,
with me.
Hey.
oh, I was playing. That's been playing since
Shout out
the
Lil
past
Wayne,
2
man. I
years.
fuck with Lil Wayne, man. It's my guy.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
get a beer. Anybody want?
I
I'm
fuck
with
with
it.
one.
I'm with it. You know what's funny is people. You know, I remember being in middle school, high school when people were on Wayne fucking crazy just because you know the Carter 3 and then the Dedication 3 and all the other fucking mixtapes that
No
were coming
Ceilings?
out. The No Ceilings, the
Oh,
fucking I'm
best
not
one.
a,
Ceilings
the
is
I'm
dope
not a
as fuck.
human being.
Yeah.
That shit should have
Nah,
been an
hey,
album. Honestly,
What is that? I'm not a human being. That's not a. That's a mixtape. Or?
that was a
It's
mixtape. Both of
the
them.
the first one is a mixtape. Well, they
What?
both a mixtape, but the second one he kind of dropped like an album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I
Yeah.
got that shit on my phone right now. You feel me?
That
I'm
one
over
with
here
that one
passing
with
out
2
beers
Chainz.
and
What's the
the
name of it?
Like
I
a
forget the
reach it.
name, but that shit was one of
Thanks,
the hardest
Rich.
tracks
Yeah,
on
that
that shit. It was one of the hardest.
What's that?
Which one?
The one with 2 Chainz.
I can't.
On
remember
on the
name of
I'm
it.
Not a Human Being Part 2.
That's part 2. Good Kush and alcohol.
No, that's Drake.
That's Drake.
There's one with 2 Chainz.
2
Oh,
Chainz.
2
no,
Chainz
man.
doesn't even have a verse. He's just on the hook. Come on, somebody's got to have the name
Oh
of that
fuck!
Hold on,
What the
hold
fuck
on.
is
Oh,
it called?
bro.
Days and Days. Yeah,
shit.
that beat.
No, not
Yeah.
Days and Days.
Yeah,
No.
With 2 Chainz and
that's what
on
it
the
is.
Yeah,
on
it
part
is.
2.
It
You're
is,
talking
bro.
about Rich as Fuck.
Yes, Rich
Yeah.
as fuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
fucking song.
okay.
Oh
that
my
beat
yeah.
too
god.
is actually fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Yes, that
Yeah.
fucking beat was, and then the way that Wayne wrote that shit, it was almost like some fucking old school Too Short.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And the way Chainz delivered that
I
fucking
changed it
The,
right
hook
way,
was like,
the way it sounded
I know.
fucking old school.
yeah, exactly. That shit was tight. When everybody was all on that shit, I was one of the motherfuckers who was right there like, man, like, I've been listening to Wayne since fucking Hot Boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, did anybody ever remember the fucking movie with Martin Lawrence, Blue Streak?
Yeah,
remember when
yeah.
they're fucking they're driving in the van and fucking
They're
every
playing
time
that song.
I come around there, say they bling
Yeah.
bling.
Yeah.
Make it rain worth about 50 bling bling. That shit was crazy. That to
I'm
me,
He
saying?
started that bling bling
to
shit.
me it was tight.
Yeah.
Or you know,
Yeah,
you know
Wayne's
what?
been out for a
Actually,
minute.
It wasn't even that song. It was the other one. I rock ice, look at it every time I step.
'cause when
I
you were
rock
singing with
ice,
Lil
the
Zane.
Yeah. No, that was
It was Lil Wayne.
That was little.
That
That was
was-
it was Cash Money.
It was.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It was Cash Money.
He did the whole end part like bling bling.
Yeah,
Oh,
but that
that's
I
right.
rock
Yeah.
ice was fucking.
Yeah, I
crazy.
remember that shit. And that was like at the very end too, when they were going to go do that last little
The
drop.
undercover shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. The FBI detective
Yeah.
was like telling him like, "Hey man, let's keep the channel clear. You guys minimum talking." And he fucking hits the radio and that shit's just fucking going. Juvie's all fucking getting off on the verse.
That
That
fool
shit was
fucking
tight.
Dave Chappelle is a fucking king on that shit. He's like,
Man.
you ever see the one part where he takes the guts out and
Show him the move that you do.
Yeah.
The gut and eyes move.
Oh man.
That's when the guts just went. Pop. Classic, bro.
fucking Dave Chappelle, man.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic movies. You know what's funny is DopeKid is actually another G-Bro. You'll appreciate this motherfucker.
What?
Being the first time that you're kicking it with him. DopeKid is also a big film buff.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna say
Love it.
I'm
That's
not
right.
gonna say movie buff because that's like something completely different.
Yeah.
Film is
Film,
something like,
man.
you know, he goes back and does his research the same way we do. We know who wrote it, we know who produced it, we know what year, we know where, you know,
Hell
like
yeah.
everything. You know.
My big thing is the scores in movies. The
Yes.
See, yeah.
Music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
music. I
pay
love
attention to that
researching
shit, too.
that shit.
Hell yeah.
That is crazy.
Nobody I don't think Crunks knew until fucking I started like coming over here a lot that Dre fucking scored almost the entire Bad Boys Part 2.
Yeah, I
think
didn't
that's
know.
one of the big reasons why I like Bad Boys too. Just the
I
music.
fucking love fucking Bad Boys 2, bro.
Fuck
I
yeah.
watched that shit the other day.
Yeah,
That
bro.
shit-
That movie
Starts
is
out
so
great.
amazing. I love it better than Bad Boys 1. And I used to fucking watch Bad Boys like so hard as a
Yep.
kid. I'd fucking throw that shit on. But then
That
like
shit was
when,
tight.
Yeah.
Honestly, Bad Boys Part 1.
Yeah.
I
love that
bro.
shit, bro. That
Oh,
shit's
yeah.
tight.
What I did once on a song, it's called Rollin'.
I love that song.
I
For the camera, I love that
That's
song.
a very old song too. I did that
Rollin'.
in 2009 or 8, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I used the little briefing in the beginning of the movie when they're briefing the whole police station and shit.
Oh, yeah.
I used that part.
These guys got a lot of ammo.
Yeah.
They hate the law.
They got a
Exactly. I used
there's
that.
there's supposed to be a big X drop tonight.
Yeah.
I think you showed me that.
Yeah, I used that
Yeah.
part, and then I used the part when he runs into that Jamaican drug dealer dude. He goes, no, my friend.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about? He's
yeah.
like, you better find
This
that
is
X, or else
Jesus'
I'll
house.
find you. Yeah. I used that part because the whole song was about ecstasy at the time.
Oh, okay.
So, ecstasy was
No,
popping.
but
But I used that because that movie was about ecstasy, so I was like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. But there was a good ass fucking. Honestly, I like the little clips that I used. That shit was tight.
Oh, yeah. That shit came out tight.
Rolling?
I remember that
It was
shit.
called Rolling, yeah.
I remember
Remember
that
you
shit.
you remixed it and
I cleaned it up. It's
dropped
on-
it again, didn't
Yeah,
you?
it's on SoundCloud right now too.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
I was
I cleaned-
word.
that's
Let people know, man. Come on.
Shit.
Drop that
Shit.
shit, man.
Got
Oh,
you,
shit.
bro.
Jesus Christ, we're talking about
He
it.
get me all starstruck and shit.
Where can they find that?
You can find it on SoundCloud on This Is Crunk's SoundCloud.
This is Crunks.
This
How you
is
spell
Crunk.
it though? How you spell it?
You
Yeah,
spell
fool,
it
because people don't know.
THISIZCRUNK.
See, now you gotta change that to pull the lever Crunks. That's what
No,
I'm
no,
saying.
no,
Like,
I can't.
Yeah.
everything has got to be under pull the
No,
lever
no,
Crunks,
no,
bro.
I know.
That
No-
shit's been
no
with
one
me
took
for
that name.
years.
That name's available.
Nah,
Which one?
Crunks.
Pull the lever.
Yeah,
pull
I'm
the
pretty
lever.
sure.
But see, This Is Crunk's been with me for so long. You know?
I know, but I mean, come on, bro. You confuse people with the I with the Z.
Yeah.
I made it different because everybody was starting to use a This Is 50 shit. I was like, no, This Is Crunks.
Hey, that nigga did it just like you too.
No, because he.
Nah.
This Is 50 is This Is 50 with the IS.
It's not IZ.
Nah, I changed it
Okay.
with IZ. I was like, I gotta.
Hey, you know where he
Fuck all
got This
that.
Is 50 from?
Nah,
He said he got that shit from Soulja Boy.
for reals?
Yeah.
Fucking
No, real
Soulja
shit.
Boy.
He said that when Soulja Boy came up on the internet.
Y'all niggas better stop playing with me.
That you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that, bro.
But I heard this is 50.
Come on, dog. You gotta laugh at that.
I heard-
Like, you don't remember the Breakfast Club?
I heard
Y'all
that-
niggas better stop playing with me.
Yeah.
Drake.
Yo,
Drake.
I heard this.
Drake.
Come on. We all have to laugh at that. Come on. It was perfect.
Oh my god.
Drake.
Yo.
Drake.
Anyways, I heard this is
What'd he
50
say?
in the Massacre
Y'all
album.
niggas
I
better
was
stop
just gonna
playing
say
with
that.
me.
The one
Right?
that was
He's
hiding
what?
his kid from the world.
In the Massacre album.
What about him?
This
He
is
said-
50. That's the
this is
first
50.
time I heard that.
Yeah.
That was the
Hey.
first time you heard 50?
In what song?
2005.
What song?
Hey, that shit comedy.
It's
Wait. Say the question again. What'd you say?
the song is called "This Is 50."
Yeah, I was
Actually,
gonna
right?
say This Is 50 is a
Yeah,
track off
the
of
song-
Massacre.
yeah.
I think it's 2005.
Yeah.
He's been
Yes.
using
Yeah.
that shit for a while.
This song starts with the sample of some guy saying "This is 50," and then he fucking comes
yeah.
in,
Then the
I
drums- the
don't
drums
know what
come
you
in.
take me for.
Dope ass
I
drum loop.
really don't play this shit.
yeah.
I
Yeah. Go
got
ahead.
to get this shit. I go out and get that. You know that shit.
Yeah.
Get it, Blazem.
Fucking.
Yeah, bro. Massacre was hard too.
That shit was a
That
dope
shit
ass
That shit
album.
was dope.
That shit
Massacre
was.
was
yeah.
hard.
Hey,
bro.
you know what I
That-
hated
bro.
though? Like right when that album dropped, the whole bullshit with fucking 50 and fucking Game came out at the same. Like it was like sounds. You were like, oh, I was waiting for this album, but now I don't know if I want to fuck with it.
I don't know if I like that album.
Bro.
Yeah.
That's when
Bro.
Kanye came in the beef too.
Bro.
Yeah.
Kanye started beefing with 50 right after
Nah,
that too.
I had liked that shit. That album was tight. When that "Get in My Car."
Whew.
Oh,
Bitch, get in my car.
Yeah, or that "In My Hood."
Stop playing.
"In My Hood" was like
High
technically,
tech.
Oh yeah.
it was technically the intro to that track.
Yeah.
Cause
that
he's
shit-
a
that's-
cause
oh
he's
my
a
God.
window shopper.
No,
Nah.
no.
Nah,
that
that's,
was
that's
on
the
the-
That
Get
was the
Rich or Die
soundtrack.
Trying
Oh, was
soundtrack.
that?
Yeah.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, yeah.
My
Which
fault.
honestly,
Yeah.
that
Soundtrack is
that
dope as hell,
track,
too.
that track, who produced
That
that?
shit is
honestly,
hard, bro.
because
I
I
don't
don't,
know.
even fucking
It definitely
know.
wasn't
I don't know.
Dre.
That
No.
shit was crazy.
It wasn't.
That was
high
a
tech,
good
yeah.
ass
High
song.
tech was
I know.
Use the
My
window shopper. Oh my god.
That whole line was cool. I was fucking in love
What
with
about
that song.
that? What about that other shit though? 2 niggas in the front,
Oh,
2 niggas
yeah.
in the back. That's 4 niggas riding strapped in grandpa's Cadillac.
Woo!
That's hard.
Bro, that
Damn.
nigga 50, bro. Oh my god.
Hey, and then Buck went off in the end of that
Buck
shit
went
too.
crazy, bro.
Buck went crazy. That was
And
the last time that them fools got down together
that
like that.
first G Unit album,
Beg for
Yeah.
Mercy.
Beg for Mercy.
Hey, give me some
mercy.
for that.
That shit.
Hey,
Bro.
hell yeah.
when I
Legendary.
tell you, bro,
Hey man, I
Like,
love that fucking
that-
album.
we didn't
That's an
listen
album you
to
can
me
listen.
and my
Yes.
brothers, bro. We didn't listen to no other music than G Unit, bro, for like 2 months.
See,
3
that's
months.
what I'm saying.
You-
Remember
hey,
the power of
I promise.
albums?
You ever had the G in the shoes?
Remember the power of the
Nah, I
albums?
wanted
I
something so
did.
bad, bro.
I
Hey,
did.
I wanted something so bad.
I had some
bro.
hurricanes too. Some
I
of that
did.
game.
Oh
Hey.
shit!
Yeah.
I promise
the
you.
3
Hold on,
1-0s?
hold on.
The
I'm
3
not-
1-0s?
yeah.
Hey, shout out the game. I was not rocking no Hurricanes, bro.
Nah, those
But I would have got some G Unit.
But see, look, I was rocking the blue hurricanes, not
Yeah.
the red ones.
It don't matter what color they were. Hey, you can have those motherfuckers. I was with a G.
I got my shit at the swap meet too. They're probably
Yeah.
fake as
Hey,
fuck
bro.
I
too.
was just gonna say that they stole them shit at the
Yeah.
swap meet.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
That's
Water
a
been
fact.
swapped me.
Yeah.
Those shoes were dope though. I felt like I was a shit rocking them fucking
Yeah.
shoes.
Like fake Air Forces.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Shit.
for real for a minute. Yeah, if you weren't rocking Air Forces, you were rocking G
Yeah.
units. No, but I mean,
Like, I
that,
can't
that,
afford G
Hey,
units. Let me
or
get
the
some-
little,
let me
the
get some
little,
hurricanes.
that beg for
the
mercy.
Babesters.
That beg for mercy
Oh,
album.
the
Though.
Babes.
Remember the Babes?
I never fuck with babes. Babe and
Nah.
apes,
My cousin
whatever.
had like 2 babes.
Hey, you
he
know,
had the see-through
speaking-
ones though, where you could see the socks.
Oh, clear ones.
I can't do it.
Transparent.
I can never do that shit, bro. Why would you?
Why?
Some
Got
clear
some dirty
shoes,
ass
bro.
socks and shit.
This nigga got on 3 pair of socks.
Hey, bro. See
All
what?
3 levels.
Hey,
You
but
feel
see,
me?
what I'm talking about? Like, see how that album impacted you.
Yeah.
Like, I wish music was like that now. Like,
Yeah.
where you had like the album that
Yeah.
like you could just listen to and you're
Yeah.
like, fuck, like.
And
You know
now
what I mean?
sometimes
Like,
you
it
go
feels-
back. Sometimes I go back and I listen. Like
Nah.
I'll be like, Young Buck had the hardest part, bro.
Oh my
then
God.
Then I
Like,
go back.
in every
then,
verse.
Then I go back
In
and I'll be
every
like,
verse.
shit. Well, 50 had the hardest part. Then I go
And
back.
then
Lloyd Banks was
Banks
killing
fucking
shit, bro.
killing
Yeah.
that shit,
Yeah.
dog.
Bruh.
Banks was on that
Bro,
shit.
My nigga, my buddy.
My
buddy.
Oh,
Banks,
Hey,
hey,
my buddy.
And what
He
is what
go,
is
my
Banks
buddy.
saying that shit? Banks says, one heat will make a bastard fall, gasp and crawl. You need a bulletproof vest, mask and
No.
all.
Oh,
Stop
oh,
it.
Hey, you know what my favorite song was on that album? Is I smell pussy. Is that you?
Oh,
Josh?
yeah. Is that
I
you,
smell
Josh?
pussy. Is that you, black?
That was a fucking diss
And
song,
then,
like a motherfucker.
and then they ended
Oh,
up
yeah.
talking about bitches.
Yeah,
I
they
know.
really did. It was just that intro.
It was just the intro that they were
Fuck y'all,
talking
and that
shit.
was it.
It's like a little jab, and that's it. Let's get rapping.
Yeah, that shit, man. That entire album, I like in that because High Tech was on that shit
Yeah,
a
High
lot.
Tech was All
and
over that.
I like that the track. Better ask somebody.
Yep.
When Buck is going off and that fool says, what is he saying? He's
Yeah,
fucking
you
going
better
off.
ask somebody.
And then he goes off and he says, next time we gonna use Dr. Dre's beats. Fuck you, paid me. Take the Magic magazine to flip. This ain't no now let her take a good look at this. Got the wrist of a chemist and the heart of a hustle. Then I probably done rob more artists than Russell. You can blame my mother. Gave birth to a gorilla and raised him in the jungle. Why I called? I stumbled across some Mexican birds. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy, man.
Hey, I gotta give you dap for that shit, dog. That shit.
That entire and the intro was high tech too.
Oh hell yeah!
And the intro fucking like it's like how you were saying, like it's one of them things where like it was back and forth in the entire album of who had the hardest verse.
Yeah.
And then that one,
It's like they were battling each other.
yes,
in every fucking
exactly,
verse.
yes. And that one song, lay you down, I lay your ass down.
Oh yeah.
But Banks went off and fucking said something about kids call me Dr. Pepper. That shit. Oh, I can't remember the exact verse, the exact bar, but that shit goes off, man. And that shit, yeah, that was. I still have my first 2003 physical copy in the whip right now. I can go grab it.
Me too.
And bring that shit to you guys.
I still got it in the room right now.
That's in my
I have one of those big ass CD fucking trays
that has
like,
those four on each page.
Yeah.
He does. Who high key? I seen that shit.
Cause I have one that has all rap, and then I have another book that has all fucking rock. So like I used to take my books everywhere.
What about the R&B, bro? Don't sleep on the R&B, bro. Stop,
bro.
Hey, you ever fuck with Rome?
Who?
Rome?
Who?
What? You talking about R&B? I'm going way back with Rome, Keith Sweat.
I was gonna say it sounds like something like that. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what song it was, but it was Rome.
Joe.
Yo,
Joe.
Keith Sweat dropped.
Hey.
Even
D'Angelo from that song.
D'Angelo? Hey, fool, the D'Angelo with the fucking dick root. Bro, that shit was funny in that video. He had that fucking dick root going. And, like, it was, like, the camera was, like, almost right.
Oh, my God.
It was dick root.
Oh, shit.
It was, like, fool, any moment the camera could have just fucking went.
I'm talking about, like...
You don't remember that video?
No,
yeah, come on,
he's
dog.
all, like, oily up
yeah,
and
he's
shit.
all...
Nah, but D'Angelo, you remember that's the blue carpet treatment?
Yes.
Remember? Do you remember? Paint a picture in the sky with Dr. Dre?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dude, that was like
Yes,
the
sir.
fucking best fucking song on that album. I'm not gonna sleep on anything else but that one.
Hey, that album, if you didn't buy it, that shit's still not on like Apple Music or Spotify.
No, it's not.
It's not anywhere. If you haven't
It's hard
bought
to
it,
find.
then It's nowhere.
It's on YouTube.
For real?
Yeah, there's only like one or two songs
You can find it right now.
anywhere. But,
Man,
like, you gotta buy it.
What?
You gotta buy
What
it.
is it? Wait.
you know what? I think I've seen it on Spotify.
Is it
The
on
blue
there
carpet
now?
treatment, yeah. Let me
'Cause
see.
for a long ass time.
I think
couldn't
for a
find
minute,
anything.
yeah.
Yeah. Because that album's fucking dope as hell.
Dude, that was like my favorite album, man. That was like my favorite
Is it
album.
on that?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
see?
Yo, you know what?
Show it to the camera. Show it to the camera.
You know which one was a little weird?
Oh, shit, my bad. My
Wrong
fault.
camera, yeah.
Wrong camera. There we go. Hit that shit. Get
Spotify, baby.
a little closer so they can see it. Show them what's up.
That
There
song-
it is.
that song-
There it is. Zoom in on that shit.
There we
My
go,
bad,
baby.
bro. Go
That
ahead.
song, I think it's called Crips on there.
Yeah,
That
and
beat is crazy.
Crips, yeah. Crips, yeah. What is it?
That beat is crazy. on
10
there.
Little Crips.
Yeah.
You know what other album of Snoop's was also low key dope? Was that Rhythm and Gangsta?
Oh yeah. Oh hell
You know
yeah.
what? At first, it took me a while to actually get used to it because it was different. But then again, the boss, what is it? It Cost to Be a Boss album. That was produced by Pharrell too. So
Yeah.
I like that one, but the Rhythm and Gangsta kind of took me a while. But that shit's hard.
That Oh No with 50 Cent. Every time I come around,
Oh,
they
yeah.
like Oh No.
No, I like
shit
that.
was
I like that
tight.
song with him and Pharrell. Fuck, what is it called? But it's like a sampled song.
Even that Beautiful was tight.
They Know or something.
Beautiful is dope.
Yeah, Beautiful. Nah, but Beautiful is
Sing
on
that shit then.
Cost to Be the
What?
Boss.
Let
me see.
That's Cost to Be the Boss, right?
Yeah, Beautiful is. The song I'm talking about is fucking called, let me see.
I was just singing. I heard that song and I was like,
Well, I don't know the
bro,
words and shit.
I know
like,
that song.
You know
and I
what
had
I'm
to
talking
sing
about?
along.
It's what for real.
Long hair with your big fat booty. That's I always tell my lady that shit. That's just funny.
It's called Let's Get Blown.
Let's get blown.
Yeah.
That shit was
That little
tight.
sound.
Yep.
That little part just
But what
got
about
me.
the one with him, Charlie Wilson, and Justin Timberlake in the end?
Oh, I forgot what it's called, but I know.
get my thrills? You know you.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Oh, girl.
Oh, man.
So come on. Yeah, that shit's hard.
No, wait, that's that Pharrell one. I'm thinking of something else.
Nah, it's Snoop Dogg though.
no, but
it's
that was
Snoop
the
and
one with
Pharrell,
him
yeah.
and Pharrell. But there's one with him and Charlie Wilson. We were singing the.
It's like a remix.
We were
probably.
singing that whole fucking same song. There's one with him, Charlie Wilson, and Justin Timberlake. Because after he says that part, so come on, it gets into that. Let's get blown.
Yeah.
So then,
Just play the song so we can fucking figure this shit out.
yeah, there's one with him, Charlie Wilson, and Justin Timberlake.
Signs.
Yes.
Yeah, signs.
That one.
Yeah.
Fucking
Charlie Wilson.
Justin Timberlake.
Charlie-
That song is dope.
Charlie Wilson. Anytime he hits that ooh-wee,
Yeah.
Hey,
What's
Blaze him hit that shit though. Hold on.
that shit just
Hold on,
goes.
do it again.
Hey, that
What's
shit
it?
One more
hard,
time?
bro.
Was
Do
it?
that shit, bro. You did that shit, bro.
That was perfect.
He hit that shit, bro.
Wasn't Charlie Wilson?
Hey, I need that
Wilson,
on the
like,
next song.
He was a
bro.
Gap Band. He was
I
the
need
lead
that
singer of
shit
the
on
Gap
the next
Band.
song, bro.
Yeah,
But
Char-
wasn't Ego tripping kind of like Charlie Wilson kind
well,
of? Cause
hey, you know a funny story about Charlie Wilson and Snoop Dogg, right?
They're related.
Nah. Well, check this out. Nah.
Fuck me.
Nah. Exactly. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
Exactly.
hey, what's up though?
Oh, another one? Jesus,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
crazy.
Oh, look at that.
For
Look
anybody-
at that. Look
for
at that.
anybody
Look at that.
looking, we drinking that fuck crazy.
Oh shit, my
We
bad.
getting old school.
You count.
We getting old school.
And my cup's empty.
Oh.
My bad.
But what's
But
up?
anyway, all right.
what's
So the
his-
funny story about
Back
Charlie
up.
Wilson, right? He was in the Gap Band. The funny story is he went over to Snoop Dogg's house. He was having like a little kickback or whatever, a little barbecue and shit. And fucking Charlie Wilson went over. And he Plains is like
Sneaks it over.
Hey, we here, man.
a little bit. Me
Fuck it, eh?
too.
We saw it playing. So
Yeah.
You want to know, G, bro?
Just
fuck
one,
it.
just
Might
one.
as well for the camera.
We here, bro.
Yeah.
We
Anyway,
here, bro.
Yeah, we got you to half shot.
Level
Don't worry
Check
about it. Thank you.
Podcast.
Don't worry about it.
we just checking.
All right, so continue your little story.
all right. So Charlie Wilson
That's
goes.
a half of a half of. No, just playing.
So Charlie Wilson goes over, and
fucking
he's like, "Yo, where's Snoop at?" And so fucking he's like, "Oh, Snoop's in the back. He's in the studio." So they walk back, and fucking Snoop's hitting a fucking blunt, and he goes. Charlie Wilson opens the door as he's like inhaling. He's
He
like,
said he just swallowed a roach, motherfucker.
and he's like, and he like tries to like pass it off. He's like, and Charlie Wilson's like, "Yo, nephew, just blow that shit out." And he's like, "Yo, sorry, Unc. Like, I'm really sorry. Like, yo, like, he's like, and then I guess like, party went on, whatever. And then towards the end, he pulled him to the side, and he was like, "Hey, nephew, like, you gotta quit that shit. Like, you gotta be done. Like, it's like, you got kids in there, you got a family, like, that shit gotta be over." And that's why fucking Snoop Dogg quit for a whole ass year of weed.
What?
Because
Because
Charlie,
of
Charlie Wilson from the Gap Band.
When was that?
Shout out Charlie Wilson.
I remember that year.
Was that 03, 04
yeah,
or
it had
something
to have
like
been
that?
like 02
During
maybe.
his rhythm and gangster years or what?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think right before that, right?
I
yeah,
think so.
right, I think
Yeah.
right before that, yeah.
Because I think that came out in like 05, 06.
Which rhythm and gangster?
Yeah. Did it?
I think it came out 04.
I don't know. Let's check.
Something like that.
No,
Yeah, man, do the research.
man, I just looked at it right now.
Then look at it.
Rhythm and
Yeah,
Gangsta was
bro.
04.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it was like
04,
right
yeah.
around there. That's when Charlie Wilson.
Yeah, 04.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he told him to quit. I think it was like 2003. He went on fucking all the big ass news like stations and was like, "Yo, I'm quitting weed." Like he had that video. He was like,
Oh,
"Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
that's
quitting
right,
weed." And he's
yeah.
like, "Yo, America, I'm high off of life right now." He's like, "Yeah." He's in the tour bus and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That was because of Charlie Wilson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man, but
Damn.
Snoop ain't Snoop
Yeah,
without
so,
smoking.
so a little hip hop
back-
lore.
A little,
Because I'm a fucking hip hop fucking nerd. You know what I
There you
mean?
go.
hip hop FF fun fact.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I
Fun
feel it.
fact.
I
Fun
feel it.
fact.
I feel
Hey,
it.
bro, everyone's got to learn something every day, right? So, fun fact of the
Fact.
day: Charlie Wilson made Snoop Dogg smoking weed for a
Hey, but,
whole
you know,
ass
dope.
year.
Honestly, when he got back on the weed, the music was like, that's Snoop. That's some Snoop right there.
There we go.
That was sensual seduction.
Yeah.
Hey, that song was tight though. The sexual.
it's not sexual seduction;
It's
it's sexual
sexual
eruption.
Get out of here,
There
Crunch.
we
Thank
go.
you.
Get outta
That's
here,
the
Crunch.
clean version. Sexual seduction.
Go to sleep.
Hey, buddies.
I'll take one, brother.
I'll take another one. Damn, another one.
We got another studio.
Another
Hey,
drink.
like DJ Khaled.
Another drink.
Another
We got,
drink.
we got a studio sesh happening after this, so we got to get prepped.
What?
You know what I'm saying? This is the
He's
level
on
check.
what?
What?
Speaking of another drink,
Another
Another drink. Oh,
Uh-oh.
fucking G-Bro over there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my goodness. Planes.
If I take one more
Hey.
drink,
Should we
I'm gonna end
preview
up-
Jane or not?
You know what? As a matter of fact, preview this guy's verse on another drink.
anybody?
Another drink.
Nah, bro. Hold on, nah, bro. Hold on, nah, bro.
Wow, hold on.
Can't just
Okay,
play
okay.
my verse, bro.
Okay. Let's.
All right, go ahead, bro.
How come?
First of all, I don't got the updated version because he added to it because, like you said.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
you
you
wanted
wanted.
16, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I got to a 16.
So
yeah.
I don't got that on here.
Okay. Well,
But, I mean,
just,
I got-
just get the hook going into his verse.
So we gonna preview another drink.
Another
Oh,
drink.
no.
This right here. This
Whoa,
this
whoa.
right here is DopeKidDanny production.
Whoa.
Blaze 'em
He's
up.
like, whoa.
I'm not ready for this.
Whoa.
Blaze 'em up
I'm ready.
on the motherfucking verse.
All right.
Blaze 'em up.
So what? Take these shots at this for the song.
Yup,
Yeah, I don't know what
let's
I'm-
do it.
Well, I mean, let's keep on talking.
Yeah. Blaze 'em up.
So I
Blaze
find
'em
it.
up. Rope the
Oh,
hook.
come on.
No, I got it, but it's just I want to,
Blaze 'em up. Rope the hook. But I couldn't have laid that shit down without Crunks.
Well, hold on. Crunch
Take-
is
take
being a
your-
lame-o.
Take your shot, bro. At least, come on. Just grab the grill. There you go.
There you go.
Ready?
Damn it, put it up.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, for the shot.
Yeah,
Okay.
here we go. Here we go.
For the-
1,
for
2,
the
3.
cameras.
Level check. Episode 9.
Okay.
Ooh.
So yeah,
Ooh.
What?
Wee.
The
It was
Yukon.
You was doing an ad-lib, wasn't you?
another drink.
That nigga said, ooh, wee.
Another drink produced by DopeKidDanny. Me on the verse, me on the hook, but I couldn't have laid the hook down without Crunks because he's just got that fucking voice for it. I laid the verse down right away. Off the bat, I heard planes on that shit. So we're about to fuck. You know what? If you can get it back a little bit further, go to the end of my verse and then go into the hook and then into his verse.
Well, I mean, I gotta kind of.
I'm sorry,
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm gonna just drop
Later-
it right here.
ladies
drop
and
that
gentlemen,
thing.
that
Drop that
shot
thing.
was fucking disgusting.
I'm
That
sorry.
shit-
You ready for the listeners? You guys ready for the preview?
Another drink, and honestly, we don't know which project this fucking track is about to come out on. We don't know if it's gonna be a mixtape, an album, if
I'm
it's
excited.
if it's gonna be a straggler. So let's
I'm excited.
play that shit,
Let's
Crunks.
do it.
Play that shit, Crunks.
Play it.
9 shots back to back like it's nothing. Party all night. About to pour another drink out, baby. Blowing smoke in the sky. Feeling alright. See the sun coming out. We ain't stopping till
Bang
it's
that shit.
past 5. Party all night. About to pour another drink out, baby. Blowing smoke in the sky. Feeling alright. See the sun coming out. We ain't stopping
shit
till
hard,
it's
bro.
Give me
past
on my own shit.
Money on my mind, I gotta get that.
Get
I
that.
hope I make enough so one day I can
Spit
get
that
back.
shit, bro.
I need that whip, I need it quick, I need that 10 blacks. And that's the shit I think about when I just sit back. When I'm just sipping on this Hennessy, Red Bull for the energy. Flex on him with a couple chains like Mr. T. Blaze him, hit me, shit was history. Soon as he sent the beat, got Crunks and DopeKidDanny. Yeah, that's a winning team. Players where you been at, Vince Carter shit, boy, I'm still around. Like Kawhi Leonard on the Clippers, I'm that nigga now. Steph Curry, how I'm taking shots. Shimmy when I knock him down. I need another drink, they bring more liquor out.
Yeah,
Party all night. About to
Oh,
pour
yeah.
another drink out.
that shit is crazy.
Yo, DopeKid, how does it feel to have your beat sound like that?
That's just dope as hell.
yeah.
I love it.
Hell yeah. I feel good when he says that.
Yeah, it's just.
Man.
it
Get a little
sounds-
tingle.
Sounds great.
His beats make you rap better.
Yeah.
It does. It
Sounds great.
does.
His beats
Hey,
make
honestly,
you rap better.
I think this mother. I call this motherfucker the Dre of my Dre. All
Yeah.
the time because
I
it's
feels
like,
it.
This
It's
food,
the IE Dre.
this food
Yeah.
shit makes you he brings the best out of anybody.
Oh yeah, what I wanted to say was I want to know how he feels about the mastering.
Yeah,
that this man fucking does right here.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because that everything.
He's like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's like, hell yeah. Fucking Nixon or what?
I'm Nixon.
That's the third time now. That
Cheers to the Nixon. I know. He keeps doing the Nixon pose.
It's the Nixon pose.
So you all right, bro? You ain't all that.
Just for the listeners out there, not the video people. Crunks keeps throwing up the last sign that Nixon did when he was leaving on fucking what is it the helicopter, and he was like
the double peace.
Yeah, he was like fucking I'm not a crook, and he fucking held up the peace sign and shit. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
The first black president.
For real, that's what fool us.
Stop playing with him. The first black president. Stop playing with him.
Ah, shit.
That's funny.
That fool had a little brother in him. It's crazy.
But anyway, back to my point. But how do you like Crunks' mastering on your beat? Because
I
heard the rough cut, and then like I heard him put his little spin on it.
Yeah, no. So everything. So when I make it, I just make it, right, and I just wait for this dude to fucking mix it, and the fucking clap. I can tell just the different sound in the clap, the kicks and everything. It just sounds more crisp, and it's just
sometimes like the beat comes out like where it's too loud for his voice.
Yeah.
So I had to kind of like lower it a little bit sometimes. Yeah. But I mean that shit's dope. It still comes out dope, but it's just I gotta adjust a little bit.
That's why you're there, you know. It's
make
that shit sound fucking.
And you know what's
perfect.
funny? You know what's funny is I know you probably heard it in the past couple of podcasts. Was when I first started coming to Crunks, which was like precisely a year ago.
Yeah.
I was very adamant about how I wanted my shit to sound. So I was fucking like forcing him to do shit that wasn't engineer. Ear. You know what I'm saying? So.
Sounded so basic.
Once I finally gave in, which was actually
what was that, Crunks?
The walk.
Basic.
I'm sorry, Jesus. All right, I apologize 1,000 times from the bottom of my heart, Crunks. But the night I fucking gave in and let this fool fucking do his engineer, it was the walk.
The walk, yeah.
Yep.
And ever since then, the fucking
I can tell
the levels that we use for that. Shit right there is the levels that he uses for.
That's the preset.
Yeah,
it's my preset.
It's a preset.
Because it's called Blaze 'em New.
Yeah.
So that's
no bullshit, bro. I'm in the studio recording, bro. He like, let me put that Blaze 'em New on there. I'm like, what the fuck we talking about?
Let me put that Blaze 'em on the
I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You say you will Blaze 'em sound better than me now?
Oh, is that true? Is that true?
I'm like,
is that true?
I'm like, what we talking about that Blaze 'em New? Then he dropped it. I'm like, whew.
You're like, goddamn,
that shit sounds so clean, so crispy, bro.
But I just discovered something newer. So I've been showing you. That's what's on Jane. It's like it's a new. It's
that new.
It's that new.
That new is on Jane on everything except for his hook vocals.
Okay, yeah.
It's live on his shit. It's live on the other people's shit, but on his, it's not.
So now that you said that, I can hear it.
Yeah,
it sounds
the difference.
It sounds too perfect. I was bumping it the other day, and
more live, huh?
I don't know what it is. When you had the compressor on you, bro, it like I don't know. It sounded like you were trying too hard.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
And then when you took it off,
shots fired. Shots fired on the podcast. Co-host,
Nah. And then when you took it off, it sounds like everybody is just on there like having fun. It almost sounds like everybody recorded that shit all together in one take. You know what I mean?
That's what it's the same mic.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they did
almost like some doo-wop shit.
Well, I mean, it was right.
It was recorded with the same
on the same mic.
At the same time, one take.
Shots fired at Danny.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, Crux, what mic we got?
Oh, we got that AKG 220.
Oh, shout out.
Shout out to Guitar Center.
Shout
out Guitar Center. Shout out AKG.
Man,
you know
shout out Guitar Center, man. One time I went up there, man. I tried to get Pro Tools and a new laptop. They was like, nah, bro, you ain't got no bread.
Damn.
Hey, they was like, I got $200. I went up there with like $200. They like, what you looking for? I'm like, I'm looking for Pro
He's
Tools.
like, you
I need a laptop. I need a mic. I need an interface. They're like, bro, you need a rack. I'm like, I'll see y'all later. You know what I mean? I'll see y'all later.
With you got $200? Okay, I got these nice little cables you can use.
You feel me?
Damn, yo.
Well, what we can sell you is the T-Pain Auto Tune. Bro.
Not even Pro Tools, just the auto tune.
You know what I'm saying? Just the auto tune.
We can sell you this program, but you have to have a native program to run this program.
They'll sell you the plug-in, but you gotta have the software to do it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hey, after
that was deep.
After that, they start following me around the store. Like, after that, they start following me around the store. Like, what you still doing here?
We know you got $200.
Yeah, we already told you ain't got enough money for that shit.
All right, man. We'll give you some Beats headphones and go home. All right.
I'll give you a cymbal off this drum set, but that's it.
For reals, I'm a drummer, and for real, cymbals can suck a fat fucking dick.
Yeah.
Like cymbals, like fool, they're fucking metal.
What's
like,
that shit called
some
again?
piece of shit metal.
What is that shit called
The
again?
dick root? You talking about the dick root?
They can suck your dick root.
Do it again.
Hey, you know what?
Do it again, bro.
What's that shit called? Dick root?
bro.
Hey, you know what? I don't mean to interrupt, but since we're fucking live, I'm gonna let everybody know. I gotta take a piss.
Handles, brother.
Damn,
breaking the seal on the podcast.
that's how you feel right now?
Hold on. Hey, it's cool. It's cool.
Hey, this could be a dope
No,
ass
but
podcast.
I know, but it's his first time ever breaking the
Hey,
seal.
we're gonna talk shit about him when he leave.
Fucking Gabe. That was Gabe like 3 times.
Nah, it was once.
Nah, it was like 3 times.
It was once. No, fuck that. I got beers for everybody. Fuck you. I only
Twice,
peed once.
bro. Look,
I
ain't
always
even-
pee during a podcast, and I left this nigga high and dry for like twice on the last podcast because I was like, fuck, we're live. I gotta go pee.
I know.
Sorry.
I'm over here singing to
He's all
myself.
singing, I'm so
Start
lonely.
singing the whole song. Fucking besting out.
Lonely.
Pharrell notes and shit.
Yeah.
I'm so lonely.
I have
nobody.
nobody.
I didn't even know the whole
Take
song.
all
I
my
was like, fuck.
Stop it, bro. That shit was hard, bro.
Dude,
I ain't
That
gonna
was
lie
a
to you,
great ass
bro.
song.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
you
That
know what
shit
song was hard? His little apology song. That I'm sorry song. You know what I'm talking about?
This nigga named the wackest Akon song known to man, bro. Akon got all
You know what? I
hits. He
take
named
that
the
back.
one That wasn't a
you,
hit.
you know that one song? Nah. That shit was hard.
Nah, Akon is dope, bro. Everything
He
Akon
was.
did
That
was
fool
dope,
was
bro.
tight.
Hey,
No lie.
I'm
Lock up.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy he's doing his like whole little like African expedition and like how
now he's happy now.
helping all the like the tribes and shit. But like low key, I miss him from music, bro.
Akon is
I do.
Yeah, like Akon. If you ever fucking listen to this, bro, we
Akon
fucking
is fire,
love you
bro.
and we fucking miss you, bro. Like
Akon, but
you had so much good music.
He has a new song right now. It's on the radio.
He has. Well, he makes a lot of African music though.
Yeah, he does.
That's the thing. But then also you got to think about it. He used to write for Dre for
Yeah.
a few years. So he probably was like, "Hey, I wrote for Dre. I'm good. Let me go help other people now."
Yeah,
Wait,
well,
wait,
I mean,
wait.
he had, well, fuck, dude, he had a fat,
wait.
he got
Whoa,
a fat
hold-
check.
Yeah, hold on.
Wait.
Talk to him.
He wrote for Dre?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
So the whole process of making the Detox album,
The
that never
detox,
come out-
those 3 detox songs that got leaked, right? Those were
the main
Akon
people,
songs.
The main people that wrote shit for him was T.I.,
Woo.
Drake,
Woo.
and Akon.
Drake?
Akon, yeah,
What?
Drake. Hey.
Hold on, bro.
Drake.
I'm more excited about T.I. What?
T.I.
Yeah, no,
I heard the T.I.
The
reference track that
exactly,
they released, yeah.
So he used to write all that shit too.
Hey,
But Akon fucking used to drop hooks and hooks and hooks. For
No
Dre.
bullshit.
Well, you know
bro.
that song Kush?
hey, no
Yeah,
bullshit,
well, he's
bro.
on that shit.
Yeah.
I used to get.
I did not know that
I
shit.
used to get a haircut like T.I., bro.
I
Swear to God, bro. Hey,
Hey,
no
go back to
bullshit,
that.
bro. No bullshit, bro. I used to be, big things popping and little things stuff, bro. I swear
wear
to
your hat
God,
like him
bro. I
too?
used to be.
Hey,
You wear your
Hey,
beanie like
hey,
him too?
everything, bro.
Oh, yeah, everybody
bro.
do.
Everything,
hey,
bro.
for the video,
Do it.
I was T.I., bro.
Do it.
I gotta do the T.I. hat.
I was
Do
T.I.,
it.
bro. I promise you.
Fucking T.I.
I was T.I.,
That shit was
bro.
hanging off his ear. Shit.
Nigga,
24s.
he had a
Dollar
beanie. He had his beanie hanging on to one strand of hair, bro.
No.
How? My nigga was so excited. He used to be had so
Like-
much energy, bro. Like I don't know how his beanie was.
He's
He
like,
never
I don't know
fell
how-
off, bro. He
How
had
do
shit
you
glued
how do
on.
you do a whole show with this
He's that rubber band man, rubber band man.
Stop playing with
And
him.
he did a whole entire BET like basement set with the hat on, and he was moving his head like crazy. I was like, how the fuck is that hat not falling off?
Bro,
I don't understand.
I wonder
seen that Ray
myself the
J?
same shit.
You guys seen that Ray J interview or some shit?
Yeah,
Or like he was on a
yeah.
TV
When he had
show.
the beanie?
The beanie was like on the side.
Yeah.
And then he fixes it.
Oh,
and shit.
the Ray J one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, every time
That's
the
T.I.
camera,
right there.
the camera went on and off, bro. He had a
He had his beanie.
The beanie was all different.
That shit was
angle.
different every
That
time.
shit comedy, bro.
Dude, how
shit
could that
got
happen?
That shit comedy, man.
Fucking Ray J. I got one wish, one wish, one
Hey,
wish.
sing that shit, bro. If you gonna sing that shit, sing that shit, man.
Hey, that song was tight though.
That shit was hard.
Did you ever
bro.
hear that? I hit it first. Where he was talking shit about.
I hit it,
Yeah.
I hit it, bro.
Bro, I think everyone heard that.
I know,
That song was
I'm not bad.
popping.
That shit was on the radio.
Yeah.
That shit was on the radio, bro.
As soon as I heard that, I was like, fuck, the radio's playing this shit.
I hit it first.
Hey, the radio scandalous.
Yeah.
Bro,
The radio scandalous.
bro,
Yeah.
I just watched a fucking TED Talk about hip hop, and it like low key freaked me out.
Who? I'm just playing.
About what?
I'm fucking with you, bro. I'm fucking with
Nah,
you,
like
What?
bro. A TED Talk.
a TED Talk about
That's like a
hip-hop.
high school shit, right?
Nah, TED
Nah,
Talk is
it's-
okay. So like the TED Talks are like intellectuals who want to get
At a
together.
school, right?
Nah, well,
No, it's
no.
like
it's a big ass convention. Fool. It's
like
like
convention.
okay.
That's the perfect way to describe it.
Yeah, so it's basically like, if you want to put it in layman's terms, it's like a music festival.
Okay.
So there's different people talking about different shit at the same time. So like there's like 3 or 4 different like stages or whatever the fuck you can go to, and so like one of the like you can like you go to these like TED Talk conventions, and you can just fucking go ahead and fucking like go, oh, okay, I want to hear this person speak, I want to hear that person speak, or whatever.
Yeah.
So Crunks is like,
Put that shit down,
Pardon
bro.
me.
Stop it.
anyway, so one of the recent TED Talks was about hip hop, and it said that fucking hip hop is like just another way for like it's run. So like the industry is run, operated, produced, promoted, and excluded all by white people. And
Fact.
White power.
wait. And then so they're taking these young African American artists, and they're taking them
Keyword, young.
young,
You know what I'm saying?
young, like from anywhere from 16 to like 21, and they're taking them and they're going in the studio, bro, and they want them to talk about drugs, killing people, acting a fool, breaking the law. And then they promote it, produce it, put it on the radio. And that's what you hear right now.
This is
And it's all a scam for people of color, like, you know,
we
our
already know these things.
African brothers and our South Mexicans. Like, we listen to that shit, and
The crazy thing is,
it breaks us down, and it makes us ignorant, and it's meant to kill us all. It's meant to it's all a scam to destroy ethnicity.
see, but nah, we already know this though. We already know this. You know what I'm saying? That's something that they feel like they gotta say to say it. We already know this though, but
Yeah.
it's not.
But it's weird.
It's not
like,
bringing us down though, because
I know, but it's weird. Like, you know what I mean? You're at a white ass TED Talk,
yeah.
and it's talking about, you know, this.
But when you listen to music, you know what I'm saying, and you hear somebody going through some shit, you're not finna be, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, I gotta go kill somebody. Nigga, you finna be motivated.
No, but I mean,
It's gonna
like,
motivate you.
I know,
Yeah.
but I'm not saying that. But
We know what they trying to do.
I know, but I'm saying, but they're promoting that. But like, the dude doing the TED Talk, he did an example. He goes, okay, Rick Ross, when he did that song, I didn't even know it. He said that when he did his verse about date rape, it got banned from all radio play because it got away from the establishment, because they want you to talk about selling drugs, doing drugs, acting a fool, and fucking
Who banned it? Ain't
all
nobody banned
radio.
that shit.
All radio did.
That shit was going for a minute.
Yeah, I know, but once
You
they
ain't even know.
So
yeah,
Nike
but
said something,
but once they
You know what I'm
figured it
saying?
out,
He
it,
said-
it didn't play into their platform.
What'd he say? He said.
He
some
said,
shit,
"I
woke
slipped a
up in
bitch
that-
on." Yeah,
some shit like that. She
I-
didn't even know it.
she didn't even know. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's like, I slipped that bitch a pill. She didn't even know it. She was fucking all up in my bed.
That's
she
that
didn't even know.
Kendrick and
But-
Big Rick
Yeah.
Ross.
No,
But what I'm saying is,
It's not.
they,
Kendrick,
they
bro.
banned that
I know.
song.
Lil Wayne.
But what I'm saying is, they banned that song from the radio.
Later.
I know,
That
but
shit
like
already blew up
yeah,
after they banned
I
it.
know, but like once they figured out what the fuck he was saying, they banned it. But it's because it didn't go with their status quo. Like, oh, talk about killing each other and I'm a gang member and all this shit and I'm a
No.
drug dealer. But like, you could talk about that, but don't talk about date rape.
You know what's funny is that now that you say that, is I've never actually even heard Rick Ross's verse. I've only ever heard the fucking remix that other people did to that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. The remix blew up bigger than the Rick Ross
The
shit.
TDE remix.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking
there was
blew up.
there was a
Crazy.
TDE
That's the one I
remix.
was thinking about. Yeah.
There was
No,
the fucking
Rick Ross did it.
the Wiz remix. You know, like,
Everybody
there
did it.
there
Lil
were a
Wayne did
lot.
it.
Yeah.
That beat was
And,
crazy though. That's why you
everybody
did a
did
remix of it. 'cause
Yeah.
that
Everybody
fucking beat
did that
was-
shit.
I never even heard.
And actually,
of
Yeah,
Rick
he
Ross.
said some weirdo shit, but that shit it blew up, bro, already. And then like they try to do some shit after the fact, but it's already out there. You feel me?
Random fact.
At the end of the day, man, I think we already knew that.
For
You know what I'm
real.
saying? Like, I think we already knew that the same thing, like, a TED Talk ain't gonna tell us what we need to hear about what hip-hop is doing. We already know who it's ran by. We already
Yeah.
know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? They not trying to promote the J. Cole's and the, you know what I'm saying? That's rare. It's like 5 good rappers. It's like 5 great rappers. And everybody else is talking nonsense. Of course.
There's not a lot of good
know what I'm
rappers
saying?
like there was back in
Because
the
they
days.
they know that the kids gonna listen to that shit. The kids run the
Yeah,
industry.
it's
You
the
feel me?
kids, yeah.
The kids
it's
run the
between like
industry.
16 and 20 is
Exactly.
what people are listening to. So.
Exactly, and they gonna make what's hot hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
you get the I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? I
That's
don't
why you
even
get
know.
that emotional shit,
what I'm
man.
saying?
You get emotions stuck
Yeah,
in
that's
that
why you
kids.
get
I
the-
mean, they listen to that shit.
But
so.
that's also why you get the I just wanna rolly. You know what I'm saying? That's why you
Yeah.
get those. You feel me? Even though that's you know what I'm saying? It's a song. It's a cool little song to dance and turn up to. But that's why you get those. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We need those. You know what I'm saying?
Just to line up the
Is that
mood.
why- Is that why they made A Baby?
Hey, baby, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Hey, Hurricane Chris was hard. I
Hurricane
swear
Chris
to
is
God,
going
bro.
Crazy.
Hurricane Chris was hard. Did you listen to his whole mixtape?
Nah.
No.
Hurricane Chris. Hey, no
That's
lie,
all he
bro.
had too,
No. Hurricane Chris got
No.
bars. I swear to God, Hurricane Chris got bars. That was the only.
That dude can spit, but
That was the only song he had that was like a, hey, baby. Everything
Hey,
else he was
baby.
spitting, bro.
Yeah.
He was
like
spitting, bro.
He was like the baby before the baby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He was spitting, bro.
See, but that right there goes to the industry shit that you're talking about, because it's like the industry, the record labels wouldn't let him do. Sorry, everybody.
We in the ghetto.
Yeah,
We
don't excuse the
We in the
sirens.
hood.
You know,
We in the
They're-
dean.
they're
We out here.
they're driving right past us. You know, but anyways,
High speed chase
at
out
that
there.
at that time, no industry label would have taken bars.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That
Right.
ignorant shit is what they were looking for.
Exactly.
So he felt like mixtape was the only place that he could do that shit. A lot of fucking rappers did.
Lil Wayne.
Exactly.
That's why mixtapes were so big back then.
Yeah.
Mixtapes. I fuck with mixtapes more than albums than back
Hell
then.
yeah, we used to get them at
Mixtape.
swap meets and
Yeah.
shit.
Oh,
yeah.
Hell yeah,
I
bro.
bought
The
this-
swap
I bought
meets.
this mixtape one time called Ghost Unit by The Game. Have you guys
Hell,
heard of
Yes.
bro,
That
I had literally have
that
was
the-
sick.
both the GU Not albums from fucking Game.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Okay,
No,
they are
Ghost
so
Unit was
good.
hard.
Ghost
We don't
Unit is
wanna talk
fucking
about
dope with
that.
that first Dre track. Just
Oh,
starting
fuck
in that
it.
shit. Oh, that shit was fucking.
Bro,
Dude, I
you
remember
remember
the
that shit
Ghost
on the
Unit.
back of the cover? He had fucking 50's head.
Yeah.
He was like,
Cover.
Yeah.
he was standing like the fucking Captain Morgan guy.
Yeah,
Like, he was
with the
all-
fucking head.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Dude, that
And he
shit
started,
was
he started
fucking tight.
that whole mixtape off with that fucking Ghostbusters
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And that shit was
G-Unit.
fucking crazy.
G-Unit.
He's like, oh, it's just a punk ass 50 under the bed. That shit was crazy.
There's a ghost under my bed.
Yeah.
You not.
Not.
Yo, but does anybody else remember that 50 Cent rob you blind?
Oh yeah.
Rob
Oh,
you
yeah.
blind.
Rob
yes.
me
That,
blind.
Rob Me
course.
Blind is
course.
Just
fucking.
wanna rob me
Oh,
blind.
yeah.
That shit was
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah.
That shit. He was
See.
he was going after
Can I start a debate?
Jada though.
Go for it.
Do it.
Go for it.
Do it.
Go
Look,
for
look,
it.
look,
Do it.
look.
Go for it.
So this female, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, snaps.
I was having
Oh,
a
shit.
conversation with her. She a real hip hop head, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
All or what?
Overall,
Okay.
I said hell no.
You want to hear? You
I
want to
say
hear my
hell
opinion?
No. I don't,
Oh, shit.
No, not yet, not yet.
Okay.
50 Cent. Go ahead, bro.
Oh shit!
Go ahead,
No,
bro.
no,
Nah,
talk your
go ahead,
talk,
bro.
No, talk
you
your
say
talk.
something.
Go ahead, bro.
No,
Say
no,
something.
speak
50
on it,
Cent,
man.
bro.
Speak on
Say
it.
something.
50 Cent, bro. You know what I'm saying? He put game on, bro.
Of course.
He put
Eminem
game
did.
on, bro.
Eminem
Yeah,
did.
no doubt.
When you hear that, you know what I'm saying? That
Well,
that,
remember when
that
they did-
sound,
remember-
that sound that he
Remember
put
when
game
remember
on.
when they did that, like the
That-
little video they did for MTV, like the little behind the scenes of G Unit.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember in the video that had Game, he's like, yeah, this is a young little nigga that we
Yeah,
got,
yeah.
and he
Yeah,
had the G Unit
yeah,
chain. He's all
exactly.
scrawny, he's
Exactly.
standing in the
Yeah.
back.
Then he
Bald
said,
head.
then next thing you know, he game come out mad. Oh, I never was messing with G Unit. I was never signed to G Unit. Come on, bro.
Bro, he had the
You had a whole
Nah, he
chain
had
on,
everything.
bro.
chain
You
on,
had-
that spin.
You know what I'm
He had
saying?
the chain. In
My
the
nigga,
music
you had
video, he had the
G-Unit
fucking
on your-
G-Unit shoes
I-
on.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro. Stop it.
Everything.
I get what you're saying because he tried to claim that he never signed an official contract
Yeah.
for G Unit, but he had to fucking sign with Geffen in order to release the
Yeah.
Doctor's Advocate, because if not, the album would have been released with the G Unit logo at
Yeah.
the bottom.
All right.
Because
All right, but look. What song?
Yeah, because
what song put
Gavin
game
was
on?
the one
What
that-
song put game on?
West Side
Certified
Story.
Gangsters.
How We Do.
How we
Jim
do.
Jones.
Here's the thing,
Certified Gangsters. Yeah,
Certified
actually,
How we
he's
do?
right.
Jones.
How we do put
How
game
we
on,
do.
really, bro?
I was
But
like, how we do, right?
But everybody was
bro.
fuck-
That's 50 Cent song,
But everybody was fucking with that Jim Jones Certified Gangster song though.
So Certified Gangster.
bro.
Yeah.
But what song like really put him
Yeah.
on
Well,
like,
so
next
if we're-
level,
if-
bro?
if-
Next
okay,
level
if
shit,
we're gonna-
bro.
I feel like this
Yeah,
West
is
Side Story.
how
I feel
we
that
do.
too.
West
I feel
Side
that.
Stories.
But that shit,
Nah.
that shit was supposed to be on Get Rich or Die
Hate it or
Trying.
love it.
Yeah.
The
And
how,
Dre said, put that shit on Games album.
See?
the How We Do.
So
Yeah.
therefore-
How we do? Because that
Therefore-
was 50's song.
This
Exactly.
is
But I feel
how
like, but
we
I,
do.
yeah, but I feel like that really blew him up because it had.
He killed that shit.
It had,
bro.
it
because-
was, it had 50
because-
on it, though.
Because
And
yeah,
it was
because
and
it was a
Dre
G Unit
beat.
song.
It was a
G
Dre
Unit
beat.
It was a G Unit song
Yeah.
with the Dre beat,
Yep.
and then and then fucking 50 was on it. So
Yeah.
you already know it was gonna fucking murder.
So, yeah, because during that time, all you want to listen to was a Dre beat or 50 Cent.
That's true.
Facts.
And
Yeah.
if Game came out of the song.
Or Eminem at
that
the
was-
time because Eminem was still
well,
dope.
Eminem too,
Yeah.
but Eminem was on the album too, though.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
100%, bro.
But
How
then
We
the
Do
M
was
on
the
that
shit.
album too, though.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so no, it was. If you had 50 and Dre on that one, on that How We Do It song, that was it. You know, it
That
was
was
gonna
it.
hit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was gonna hit. And
Exactly.
then that was also during a time that had millions of copies sold. You know, now it's-
Yeah.
everyone reaches about 50K,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
500K, or
Right.
oh, that's a big sale.
Yeah.
Imagine
but,
Games album did what, 22 million.
Yeah, but see,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. But like
That
all
first-
these people,
The
That
first
first
week,
game
it was-
album was crazy.
Yeah,
but
it was global.
but I'm saying
That
all these
shit was
people
crazy,
like
too.
on Spotify or Apple Music, they get all these plays and like they think they're happy with that shit. Bro, that shit's free essentially. Like
shit-
think
yeah,
about it.
Spotify's free.
Think about it. It's essentially free. Like Spotify, you could fucking essentially use that shit for free. All you gotta do is add it in a playlist or
And then
whatever the
playlist
fuck.
and it shuffles the
Yeah,
playlist.
and it
That's all you
shuffles the
gotta
playlist.
do.
Yeah, but if you want to pay for it, what is like $5-10? Like, come on, dog.
$7.
You know what I
That
mean?
shit- that
Yeah,
shit don't go to
exactly.
the
See
artist.
what I'm saying? It's even cheaper than what the fuck I just said. I
Yeah.
said 10. It's 7. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't understand. Back in the day, we used to have to pay $15 for a fucking album.
Yeah. And
Like, you know what I mean?
might
You
not-
had to go to a store.
You might
If
not
you go
even
to
listen
Target,
to it
you
again.
get it for $10.
Yeah.
Hey, the first album I ever bought in my life was Carter 3.
Wow, that's the
Dope ass
first?
album, though.
First album I ever bought
That's
in
a
my
good
life.
album to
Other
buy,
than that, I was trying to download burning CDs, you know what I'm saying? Burning CDs. Like I went
I
in the
bought that
store and
album,
bought
too.
Carter 3.
I
Well,
bought that album
al-
too.
Well, hey,
I bought mine at Target.
Yeah, well, I did, but I had the original cut of Carter 3. That was
Before
harder.
it was leaked, the
Yeah.
Carter 3 leak. Yeah,
The
that
Carter
was-
3 leak.
Yeah.
That was hard.
Me.
Hey, but hold on.
Oh,
We can't
my
get off this debate though.
Oh.
Who you got? You got 50 or Game?
Uh,
Career wise.
Career wise, career wise for sure 50, but lyricists and like pleading to the crowd. I might have to say, like, cause he
Hold on, bro.
plays to the
The hand on
crowd.
that shoulder.
Hold on, bro.
He plays.
You think Game is a better lyricist than 50?
I like more Game songs, but I like
I'm definitely not liking more Game songs than 50 Cent songs. 50
But-
Cent
but-
had like 12 automatics
I know, but see,
every time.
I really like the Game when he fucking did the whole G U not shit. Like
Yeah.
those,
I fuck with Game,
I
too.
feel,
Got 300 bars.
yeah, 300 bars or 300
300
bars
and
and running.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Blazen raised his hand. Oh shit.
All right, look.
He said I'm in school. Hold up. He said.
All right, you
Teacher.
got 50 or Game.
For best career.
No, if you can have one verse
Whatever
for somebody,
you want,
what would
whatever
it be?
you want. 50 or Game.
Who's
Who's better?
Who do you think is better?
fuck. All right, I'm gonna have to say Game, man.
Who's better, 50 or Game?
All right.
And then we're
Listen.
gonna discuss afterwards.
He took a
We're
deep
gonna go
breath
around.
with this.
Listen.
I know.
Listen.
He took a deep ass breath.
Listen. Game put out more albums than 50. Hold on.
And he did lose the bet. He did lose the bet to Kanye.
Okay, yeah, he lost the bet to Kanye. But hold on. Game did put out more albums than 50. But hold on. 50 released the Cannon mixtape, and that shit was hard.
50 did that Kanye shit on purpose. He
No,
knew
no,
damn well he
Cannon.
wasn't finna beat Kanye.
No, Cannon. The what is it? The Cannon, the mixtape where
Yeah.
the song "I'm the Man" or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
When he did that album, I was like, that shit's fucking hard. And 50 hasn't done anything good since that.
Oh shit.
You good.
Honestly, I fuck with 50. I like Game, but I fuck with 50.
All right, Blazen.
I gotta say 50.
So 50 all the way.
Damn, I'm the only one out.
Hey, Game. But the thing is,
Game
though,
is hard, though. I
Game,
fuck with Game.
Yeah.
Game is fucking
Speak
crazy.
on it, dog.
I
Speak
fuck
on
with
it.
Game.
I feel like I'm the odd man out.
Yeah,
Everybody
no. Like I'll back you up on this, G, bro.
Oh,
Fuck
shit.
with Game. though.
The Game, the documentary. I think
Oh shit. My bad.
No,
My
you're
fault.
good, you're
the
good.
documentary I think is his best album.
That shit is amazing.
But the
I like his first album better.
Yeah, no,
That's what he's talking
the
about.
first
That's
album.
what he's talking about.
No, his
So
first
here, hold
album.
on. Let me
Untold Stories?
Untold
question
Stories.
Okay.
That's it, baby. That album is fucking amazing. He made that shit in a fucking apartment.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, Dope.
Shoot. So, random question then. So, what? Get Rich or Die Trying or documentary?
Documentary.
Hold on.
That's
far-
tough.
Hold on.
That's tough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
If
a
you
very
just-
tough question.
If
That's
you can only
tough.
have one album put on, is it documentary or Get Rich or Die Trying?
I had to say documentary.
Not the soundtrack, the album.
Yeah. I like the documentary just basically because it's West Coast.
That's
And
tough.
But you
because
gotta understand,
because I'm a super like West Coast head. Like
But
I listen to the East Coast shit. Like don't get me wrong, but like in my youth for sure, like West Coast took over my life, bro.
But how can you listen to the documentary album and not all the lyrics in that shit were East Coast. The way Game delivered everything in that shit, he was so versatile with that shit, bro. The only reason why that album was so fucking perfectly well done was because it was Dre produced, but the way that Game kicked that shit was just that song Higher by Timberland, but produced by Timberland.
Yeah.
That full Game he fucking showcased the lyricism in that shit crazy, man.
Yeah. See,
And
that's
that
what I'm
shit was
saying.
wild.
I don't know. I
The
just
song-
like
the
I just
song
like
that
that album.
stands
better.
but hold on.
The song that stand out on that motherfucker to me is that one. What is it? If I Could Go Back or some shit.
Start from
Yeah.
scratch.
Start from
Start from
scratch, bro.
scratch, yeah.
That's the song that stand out to me.
But you guys are saying, okay, you said that you fuck with Game because this shit sounded West Coast as fuck.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
But
now.
the Get Rich or Die Trying sounded West Coast as fuck too.
If I can't
That shit was
do it, homie,
influenced by
okay.
Dre.
can't
So
be
then-
done.
That's a
I'ma
big
let
part
the
of Dre
champagne
then.
bottle pop.
Yeah.
I'ma
So
take
if
it
you-
to the top.
So I'ma
make
make
it
it
hot,
hot, baby.
baby.
Yeah.
I'm telling
That
you.
sounds West
yeah.
Coast as
Stop
fuck.
playing with
Yeah.
him,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
Like that's a tough question,
even
though.
the most probably one of the most played out songs in hip hop of all time in the club.
In the club, yeah.
In
That
the
shit
club.
sounds
That's
West
Dre.
Coast.
In the club,
boom,
bottles for the
That
baby,
shit
I got what you need.
the production on that is flawless though.
So
Right.
I'm out. So everyone
Nothing wrong
chooses.
with that.
Nah.
Everyone chooses Get Rich or Die Trying.
It's not even done yet, though.
So that's what
I'm leaning
yeah.
towards like a tie, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's probably a tie.
How?
Or-
How do you
or-
figure there's
or
five
I'm going to
people?
50.
Wait, hold on. There's
You can't.
5 people. There
No,
can't
no,
be a
no.
tie.
There can't be a tie.
It can't be a
So you
tie.
gotta- you gotta
If
pick
it
one.
can't be a tie, I'm going towards 50. I'm going towards
See?
Get Rich or
You
Die
get
Trying.
it.
I
I
mean-
mean, I trying before documentary.
So
Yeah. But it's
so
just very
so
close.
50,
It's like if it's 100
50,
score,
50.
it's a 50 and a.
So
I'm
I'm
like-
out.
It's the
So
51
right.
and a 49.
So wait.
you feel me?
So
I'm-
Crunks.
That's
So
just-
Crunks. So
That's just
Crunks.
an artist though.
So Crunks.
Not the album.
Get Rich or Die Trying or documentary? Because I'm asked out. I'm the
Yeah.
only one that chose
Check it out.
documentary.
Check it
As
out.
far as what Danny said,
Check it out.
not the artist,
Not the artist,
the
just
album.
the album.
Just the album.
Check it out.
documentary
Check it out.
or
I
Get Rich
still-
or Die Trying.
Check it
I'm
out.
telling you, bro. I still like the documentary.
Watch
that
this.
album's
I still listen to
hard.
that
That
shit.
shit
Wa-
hard.
hey,
No,
watch
it's
what
a
I'm gonna do.
dope album.
That shit is
very
hard.
dope. Very
Watch-
fucking dope.
It's hard, bro.
Watch what I'm gonna do.
No.
I'm gonna put the Get Rich or Die Trying.
Fuck, he's gonna remix it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Fucking-
He's gonna remix his fucking opinion right now. Fuck you. Choose one.
Look.
Fucker.
You're making me.
I'm out this fucking podcast. Fuck you guys.
You're making me pick between 2 great albums.
Just
Yeah.
pick one and we can
But
debate
you have
later.
to pick one.
Listen.
Pick one we can debate later.
I pick. Check it out. I'm gonna put the Get Rich or Die Trying and the documentary in a playlist. Done. Done.
Are you sponsored by Game and 50 or what? What's going on here?
It's not that. It's just they're both good
No,
albums.
bro. You gotta pick
Yeah.
one. They
It's-
made me choose, bro.
You know what?
Yeah.
I can't
It's
pick
hard.
one.
No,
it's really
pick one.
hard.
I can't
Nah,
pick one. You know why?
But I mean, I
You know
picked
why?
one. I went on the limb.
You
You
gotta
know
went
pick
on
why?
the limb.
Yeah.
You know what? I can't. Okay, I like 50. I like Game, but I can't go against Nate Dogg on the Game
It
album.
don't matter whose
I
can't go
album.
against
Whose
Nate
album
Dogg.
was
I was
better,
waiting,
bro?
I was waiting for my turn, but that's the reason why I picked Game's album.
I can't go
It's
against
'cause of
Nate
Nate
Dogg.
Yeah,
I
Nate
can't
Dogg.
go.
Wait, so you
Nate
picked
I
Dogg.
Game?
can't go
So,
against him.
50 as an artist, I'll pick 50 as an artist.
But the documentary version.
The
Wait,
documentary over
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Just because of Nate Dogg.
Yep.
Nate
So
Dogg
you're
is-
just,
Nate Dogg-
me and you are the same.
Nate
Me
Dogg
and
has-
you right now.
He has better hooks.
Thank you.
On the documentary. than
Nate
he does
Dogg
with-
got hooks.
Yeah,
Where
Dude.
I'm from.
Nate Dogg
Nate
got
Dogg.
fucking.
West Side.
Yeah.
Bro.
And also, my favorite song off that album is fucking with Busta Rhymes as the fucking hook on Like Father Like Son.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That beat is fucking crazy, and then Busta just flows on that.
Busta
Okay.
always flows.
Okay.
He always
Hey,
does.
you know what?
Busta.
You know what's fucked up
And
about?
he's my favorite artist, by the way, is
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes. He's my
You know what's
favorite
fucked up
artist
about
all time.
Busta Rhymes?
I need
Is
to take a piss.
well then
that,
go
bro.
take a piss,
Drop
sir.
it,
That's
bro.
what's fucked
Drop
up.
it
Hold
out,
on,
bro.
hold on. First, you gotta pick 50 Cent or Game.
Oh
Get Rich or
yeah.
Die Trying.
Get
Rich
Rich
or
or
Die-
Die. Yeah, that's right.
Documentary,
We
bro.
settled it.
He's trying to get out of here with that playlist shit.
Talking about a playlist.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Fuck you.
I'll put it on shuffle. I love them both.
Pick one, bro.
Be the big
50.
one.
It's no this.
So
that's
me
it.
and DopeKid is out.
No,
Nah,
like
you know-
real,
you know
real,
what?
real talk. That
Go ahead,
shit
go
is
ahead.
tough. That shit is tough, bro.
It's a tough question.
That shit is tough.
And you know
bro.
what's funny is that when people had asked me in the beginning, you know, what was some of my biggest inspiration at the time, I think, you know, I've had a lot of inspiration as far as like from fucking old school music to DJ Quick,
Yeah.
but I think, you know, at the time when fucking like my brain was like fucking, you know, kind of developing the most that it could, when it comes to the sound that me and this fool kick out, the biggest inspirations I gotta be were 3 albums. It's the documentary, Get Rich or Die Trying, and the Eminem Show.
Yep. Eminem Show. I'm
Those-
glad you said
Yeah,
that.
Eminem
Those-
Show
Eminem
is
Show
I'm
is
glad you
crazy.
said
that's
that,
such a
'cause
dude. That's such a great album that fucking like literally
The
fucking
production on
people
that album.
slip on
And,
for
and,
sure.
and the funny thing is that M doesn't like that album. He
Bro,
Oh, he
posted
doesn't- that's
bro,
his
he
least-
doesn't like
that's
that.
his least favorite album.
yeah.
Bro, he doesn't
Well,
like
Besides
besides
fucking
relapse.
whatever
the
fuck-
relapse.
Relapse. He
No,
doesn't.
no,
He
the
doesn't.
one, the one before
no,
that.
Before
no,
that.
he no.
Fucking-
Before Kamikaze. What was that one?
Eminem Show.
Fucking
Eminem
Revival.
Show.
Revival.
Eminem Show.
He doesn't like
He
Revival.
hates Revival, but that's I'm not
He
counting
hates
that
he
shit.
hates Revival. He doesn't like Relapse and Eminem Show.
I know, but he likes Recovery, and that
Yeah.
album was. I'm
Recovery
sorry.
is what it is. It's a lot of radio
I'm sorry.
plays
I'm
with
sorry,
that shit.
bro. I listened to Relapse like a few months ago.
It's
Dude,
it's
that
hard.
album is so good, bro. And
Relapse-
it's so good because like it's like
It's-
20 songs
Slim Shady.
Yeah.
and it's all
And it's all
fire.
him. Yeah.
All Slim Shady.
Bro, you can listen to that whole
That show-
fucking
What's your
album.
favorite Eminem joint? The project.
Shit.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to go with the first LP, the Marshall Mathers.
Yeah.
Marshall Mathers.
That's the second one.
You talking about albums? Then?
Marshall Mathers?
Yeah,
Song?
album.
That's the second.
Album.
That's the second
That's
album.
the second. He did Slim Shady LP first.
Yeah.
But-
I'm talking about the Marshall Mathers though.
Yeah.
That's mine
Alright.
too.
That's I'm going with that.
Yeah,
Marshall Mathers.
that's
my
mine
favorite.
too. Yeah, Marshall Mathers
Marshall
LP.
Mathers.
Marshall Mathers is my favorite, but I probably bumped the Eminem show. More.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like around the time that me and him were developing of like, you know, I can rap and I can make beats.
That
Hey,
Those-
but,
those
but,
three
hey,
albums
hey,
were like
hey,
just-
Nate Dogg till the roof fall off.
Till I collapse.
Yeah.
Till I collapsed.
shit
yeah,
hard, that shit
is-
Till the roof fall off.
And you know what's
That
funny
shit till the roof
is
fall off. Hey.
Talking White America.
White America.
Hard, bro.
That shit is fucking
Yeah.
crazy as fuck.
Bro, that
talking
shit
about-
is so good. Like
When they
that
start
that
fuck-
shit is deep. That shit talks to you, bro.
Yeah, he does in that one.
When he
White America.
fucking disses fucking Jermaine Dupri in that fucking.
That's White
Say what you
America.
say.
Say what you say
I
shit.
could be
That
one of
beat
your
is crazy.
kids. White America.
America.
All right.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
like this.
Just
Yeah.
kidding, America. I
What do you-
love you.
What do you guys talk about? Hold on.
We talking
we're
about
talking
your
about
favorite
Eminem,
Eminem
White
project.
America.
Oh, we got on Eminem now.
Yeah,
Favorite,
we
your
got
favorite
You know
Eminem
what?
project.
You guys are talking about, you know, Nate Dogg. Is I think
Best hook artist ever fucking
One of-
in the
one of-
in,
one of-
in the dark.
one of the best.
I got
I mean,
hoes.
you could tell that the chemistry between M and Nate Dogg was probably
yeah.
fucking through
Oh,
the
yeah.
roof. And they
Bitch,
probably
please.
and they never and they never probably got
yeah,
to fucking
number 2.
yes
One and two.
on the Marshall
One and
Mathers
two.
on the
One
Marshall
and two.
Mathers LP.
Yeah, when he
Part
dropped
two
number
is
2
with
part
Snoop
with
with-
my, yeah.
They
But
never
one and two are both.
they
Well,
never
one is just with Snoop and X, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Exhibit.
And then the second
and it was
one
on a Snoop album.
Yep, it was on.
Yeah, Snoop
Snoop
album.
The
The
second one
M.
was on the
Snoop
M album.
Lion?
And it was Snoop,
And
Dre,
Snoop
X.
gave it to him. Snoop
Yeah.
said, "You can have this shit for your album."
Yeah,
You know, because Snoop didn't do any verses for him on that album.
but
Yeah.
when we're
That's
talking
right.
Give it to him.
when
That's
we're
right.
talking about
Yeah.
the chemistry between M and Nate Dogg,
Yeah.
that shit was fucking unmatchable. And I think we saw that years later after the Eminem show
Oh yeah.
on the fucking what was it, the Encore album
Encore.
with
Yep.
with Shake That.
Yeah.
That song was so slept
Shake
on.
that
Ass for me, shake
Oh,
that
yeah.
ass for me. Come on,
Hey.
girl. M got off in that
Yeah.
shit.
That shit is just
M
smooth.
fucking like it was a radio song.
I miss Nate Dogg.
It was meant.
Yeah,
me
R.I.P.
too.
Yeah.
Nate Dogg,
R.I.P.
man.
man.
It was
That dude.
meant. It was meant for the radio. It was meant for like, you know, that was like a ratchet song at that
Yeah.
time.
Yep. Yep.
And M fucking killed.
How
Help me out, bro. How does he start the verse
we
in that
got
shit?
we
'Cause
got
I'll
a new
finish it.
subscriber.
I'll finish that shit
Oh,
right
shit.
now.
He's like,
Fuck,
oh
I
shit.
can't do it
How does
right
the
now.
how does the
I can't do it right
how
now.
does M's
Double
verse
Check
start?
Podcast got a
I
new
can't do it
subscriber.
right now.
Anybody on that
Hey,
shake
yes,
that.
sir.
Shout
How
out
does
to
it
the new
start?
subscriber
Yeah,
on
M's
Level
verse.
Check Podcast.
Yeah, shout out to the new subscriber on the
Shout out
Level
to
Check
the new
podcast on
subscriber, you know what I'm
YouTube,
saying?
whoever that is.
Shout out to the new
Whoever it
subscriber,
was.
whoever
Yeah.
you are. you know what I'm saying?
Whoever just hit the line right now.
Whoever.
Hey,
Fuck yeah.
Shorty, I know you tuned in for me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
No.
Hey, tell him again, Plains. Tell him
What
again.
that shit do, Shorty? I know you tuned in for me. Hey,
Holla, hit the DMs. You know what I'm saying?
hey, at LeePlanez
You
on
got,
IG.
you got the
Oh
fucking.
shit, he gonna plug right now.
This fool over here lighting the light.
Yo, but
right, my
back to that M and Nate Dogg.
Yeah, yeah.
If anybody can remember that, shake that ass for me. How does
I can't
M's
right now.
first verse start
I
off?
can't right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of intoxicated. So let me.
Yeah, real quick because
Get the lyrics or what?
Yeah.
just the lyrics or whatever because M, like I said,
I mean, fuck it, we're not getting paid. I could play it.
M killed that shit.
Shake that ass for me. Shake that ass
And
for
that
me.
shit
Oh,
fucking-
baby.
That shit.
You got it or what?
I got it on
Sing that shit
Spotify.
and
What's
we gonna
that? What
sing
is that?
that
What
shit.
is that? How
Wait,
does
wait,
that
but
shit go?
it's on the encore?
No, yeah.
It's on
Yeah.
Curtain Calls.
Curtain.
Oh, curtain
okay.
call.
Curtain
Curtain
call.
Call.
Man.
Curtain
What?
call. Which I
Same
think was the
fucking
same
album.
album.
What?
Yeah, 'cause
It's the
honestly.
same fucking
It's the
album,
same
but
album.
just extended.
No.
It's extended, right?
extended.
The
Yeah.
Curtain Calls
With some,
was like a
unreleased
great.
shit.
Oh, his
Yeah,
greatest
it was
hits,
the
right?
greatest hits with some new shit.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's
Yeah.
what it was.
That's
Yeah.
right.
What
Check
year
it
that
out,
came
though.
out in?
Our
Spot-
bad.
Spot-
05.
Spotify.
Damn, that nigga made the greatest hits in 05 and he got
What's-
No, was it?
How does
Five
it start,
albums
Crunks?
after
When did
that.
it come out, Crunks?
How does it start, Crunks?
What was the year, Crunks? Since you have it.
05.
05?
I knew it.
JD.
He jumps right into that shit.
He
Hard
did.
as fuck.
He did.
There she go, shaking that ass on the floor, bumping and grinding that pole. I think, oh my god.
Hey.
Bro,
To any of the listeners,
Get drunk, get buzzed, get crunk, get fucked.
Hey, to any of the listeners,
up.
I have a house remix of that, and it's pretty fucking amazing.
Fire.
But anyway,
Check it out.
Hold on.
Check it out. Where's it at? Where's it at?
Where they can find that shit out, man. Tell
Where's
them,
it
let
at?
them know.
Let them know.
it's unreleased.
Man, come on now.
I'm gonna drop it in my next mix. Oh yeah, by the way, people out there in podcast land, I just released a new mix like 2 weeks ago. I didn't put it on the last podcast. I don't know why, because I was
I
probably
don't
drunk.
know why. All
Why do they try?
platforms, Go get that.
Oh yeah, why do they try? Yeah, so many vibes. Oh yeah, IDKY. Yeah, you know
All
what I'm
platforms.
saying? All platforms. Anyway, I think I'm about to drop it in my new mix that I'm gonna do. But before I do that, I do have a new mix on SoundCloud. It's only
3?
2 weeks old.
What's your
Yeah,
SoundCloud?
number 3.
That's
Number
just
3.
hard. That's just hard
Yeah.
as hell.
What's your SoundCloud, bro?
what?
That's just hard as
You
hell.
like it?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, what's your SoundCloud, bro?
My SoundCloud is at DJG,
I
bro.
don't know.
Spell that shit for him.
DJ with D and then J and then G, bro. GBRO. You know what I mean? It's
Hey.
all one word.
I respect Plates' question because sometimes people can put hyphens.
Big
Yeah,
facts.
no, it's
You
not
don't have to say
hyphens.
the title already.
Yeah, it's not hyphens. It's all one
You
word.
feel me?
Hey, you know what?
DJ
Hey.
G.
DJG, bro.
I'm gonna be real. We're
What
getting
up?
we're getting to our time limit almost. We way past our time limit.
We had 3 almost.
But I gotta.
No, we're not.
I
We're only at an
Hold on,
hour and
hold on.
40 minutes. What are
We
you
on
talking
that
about?
at hour and 40 minutes. What you talking about?
I gotta
What are
bring.
you talking about?
I gotta bring this
What you
shit up
talking
to
about?
G, bro, and Crunks.
Talk to him.
So, I bought and watched Jay and Silent Bob reboot. I know we're switching over.
Oh, shit.
I know we're switching
Oh
over.
shit, we're switching
Let me
over to music to movies
to
now.
movies to film. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I don't mean to.
Nixon,
baby.
Nixon. Fucking Nixon.
We're
Nixon
switching
again.
over from movies to film. I gotta bring this up
Hey,
before we try to fucking
I think you
close
mean
this
Nixon.
Nixon. Hey, bro. Hey, Loki. I
said Nick.
I don't mean to interrupt or nothing, but there's a lot of people up on the live stream that we
Shout
want to
out to
shout
them.
out.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for
What?
commenting.
Shout him out.
Thank you
Shout
for
him out.
commenting
Shout
right
him
now.
out,
Like,
baby.
damn, I just noticed that shit. High
My
key.
bad, my bad.
Who we got? Who we got?
We got Michael Lopez. We got DopeKidDanny up in this motherfucker. Why is you comment, motherfucker?
You're here, goddammit.
This on YouTube.
Yeah,
you
Jessica Navarro. Fuck
Alright.
yeah. I
Oh, yeah.
appreciate y'all. Yeah, hell yeah. She said my favorite boys.
Hey,
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you.
Much love for
Hey.
y'all. Like,
Oh,
god
yeah.
damn.
I know
Hell
what
yeah.
it is. Your favorite boys, LeePlanez and Brandon. I know
Oh.
what it is. I'm saying it is what it is.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it says Michael Lopez. We need to get a remix on the Hot Shot.
Damn.
What?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Let's
That's
get
what it
that
says.
shit cracking.
You say what?
Do it now.
Well, look, fool. It says.
Where's it at?
It says Michael
Where's
Lopez.
the Henny?
Where's
It's-
the Henny?
Yeah,
So
Hennessy's right there.
He's back. I was just gonna say,
Her
right there.
Hennessy's panties
Yeah,
are
I
right
mean-
there.
I had a bottle of Henny. I was gonna bring it, but I was like, they got drink.
Uh,
They got drink. You know what I mean?
We got that Yukon.
Speaking of Yukon.
oh shit!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
Oh, yeah.
Kronk.
know we got a studio session.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
This makes me go even more.
I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I
Hennessy's
get it. I
panties
get
are
it.
right there.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good too.
Oh, you guys. Oh.
For now.
Here,
For
pour
now.
it back. Pour it back.
No, you gotta.
Nah,
take
you gotta
shit
take
now.
that shit down. You can't put back liquor when it's already poured from the bottle, motherfucker.
Choose yourself.
I feel discombobulated already.
That's cool.
He
That's my biggest
he
word
just
of the
swallowed
day.
a roach,
Hey,
motherfucker.
that was a big ass word, my nigga.
Discombobulated.
Hey, you dumb drunk.
Discombobulated.
Hey, you so
Hey,
dumb drunk. You
I'm
smart
dumb
drunk.
drunk.
That nigga
Smart
said
drunk. He said I'm
discombobulated.
discombobulated.
Yo,
Spell
so
that shit.
back to the film.
Back to it.
Back to it.
Talk to
Jay
him.
and Silent Bob reboot.
Is my theory hold up?
I've watched it.
Hold on.
How's my theory hold up?
It was there.
Right?
It was there,
Okay, for the
But
people
I-
that didn't listen to the
but I enjoyed the film.
the other episode.
You enjoyed it?
Yes.
I said
on.
I said
It was cool, but
I said so for people listening to the last podcast, it was like it was a lot of funnies, but a lot of the same jokes. but it was still funny. But a lot of the same jokes.
It's
but
some new shit.
Let them know exactly what you're referencing.
They already
to.
made it.
Oh,
Like,
Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
It's already
by
out?
Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Blu-ray. I got it on Blu-ray.
it's the remake of the OJ and Silent
It's not a
Bob.
remake.
It's not a remake. It's a reboot.
See, but that's the thing is that the dude Kevin Smith, Silent Bob, he did it on purpose so that way, you know, because there's so many movies and TV shows that are getting rebooted and remaked nowadays. Is that in that movie, this one that we just got, the Jay and Silent Bob reboot, it's basically the same story in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Right.
Yeah,
But,
because they gotta stop a fucking the movie about them from being.
Yeah, from being made, you know. But there's different, you know, different things that go along the line, different, you know, jokes that happen here and there.
Yeah.
But one of the things that G-Bro said was that towards the end, it got predictable. Like, you knew what was going to happen. And honestly, for me, when I watched it, I got the opposite feeling. I enjoyed the film. I was, you know, appreciative of what Kevin Smith was trying to do. And honestly,
no doubt,
I had followed him on Instagram since he came up with the concept of we're doing the reboot.
Yeah.
And he had basically said that one of the main reasons why he was. Have you watched it?
Honestly? Nah, I haven't seen it.
I don't mean.
I've seen Strike Back, but
I don't want to spoil it for you, but he basically said that one of the main reasons of the film was to touch light on how much of a fucking good father that Jason Mewes in real life, how much of a good father he turned out to be, coming from the guy that he used to be. And now his daughter's in the movie. She plays one of the younger, like very, very young, like 3-4-year-old girls in the movie. It was supposed to touch light on how much of, like, you know, how much he's, like, you know, of a man that he has matured as.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I had kind of understood it. But as far as G-Bro's, like, saying, like, you know, when certain parts were coming up, like, you can kind of tell, like, oh shit, they're going back to the yada yada. But that was also the point of poking fun at how many fucking films and shows are rebooting and making old TV shows and movies nowadays anyway.
That's crazy.
You know, there's one point where
everyone's doing reboots, so you want to do a reboot.
Yeah, there's one point where they're, like, in the movie as the actors, one of them breaks down to Jay and Silent Bob what the difference is between a reboot and a remake.
Yeah.
And it's funny the way he breaks it down as far as, like, you know, a reboot is where they kind of, you know, they pay homage to what we used to watch.
They do a new movie
and they touch on certain things. A remake is where they fucking shit on everything that we used to fucking grow up on and yada yada yada, you know. So
it's like a reboot, like what they did with all the Michael Myers movies, reboots.
No, technically those aren't reboots. Those are.
I meant like the Rob Zombies. The Rob Zombies were remakes.
Yeah, the Rob Zombie.
That was a remake.
That's a remake.
That's a remake.
Okay.
Jumanji.
A reboot is where
That's a reboot.
That's a reboot.
That's a reboot. Jumanji's a reboot.
Jumanji's a reboot.
Yeah, because they do a lot of Easter eggs from the old movies or whatever.
Yeah.
It's brand new stories. So,
right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The old Jumanji was the best,
because that's the difference. That's the difference. Because, like, a remake, like, you have a whole different ass story, but a reboot, it's like the same story, but like same but different. You know what I mean?
Same
but different.
Same but different. You feel me? Like,
we side eyes. We round eyes.
Oh yeah, the interview. If anybody doesn't know, that's a quote from the interview.
Same but different.
Hold on, like Rugrats, the TV show, and they're all grown up.
There you go.
That's like that's a reboot.
That's a reboot.
That's a reboot.
That's a reboot.
Because they're trying to bring back all characters.
You know what I'm saying? But make them different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Different stories. Different.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But a remake is when they try to make the same movie over but newer.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, for example, if they try to do a reboot of Back to the Future, I'll be pissed.
Why?
Oh yeah.
End of story.
Leave that movie alone.
Yeah.
For
Don't
sure.
reboot that shit.
Don't touch it.
You know what's
All
funny?
three
You'll never
movies.
get another fucking Michael J. Fox. You'll never.
You know what's
He
funny?
played that shit perfect.
The doc.
You can't replace him.
You just can't do that.
Yeah.
But you know what? I
Don't
seen
do
a
it.
video. I seen a random video on fucking Facebook, You know what I'm talking about? It was
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey
as
Jr.
Doc,
and Tom Holland.
and it doesn't look too bad.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
See, that's
Tom
why I
Holland
said
is who?
that's why I said
Hey,
why,
Fox.
bro.
What?
Because they can always find somebody that
Yeah,
make you want to watch it.
Yeah, there's enough money to make you fucking do a remake.
They
but-
gonna
But it's
find
like
somebody
the
that
Back
get
to
you.
the Future movies were just too special.
But you know what's funny is that you bringing that up is that in a recent interview, when somebody asked him, Tom Holland actually said that there have been talks of something like that. But he also said but that's one of those films that you just can't touch. Like
You gonna
can't
watch
touch
that,
it was done right.
You're gonna be the first one to go to the theaters, get a ticket.
You already know.
oh,
bro.
I can't wait for the
Chris
reboot.
is
You
gonna
gonna
be
be
first
the
in
first
line.
one, bro.
For
You gonna
reals.
be, hey, did you see the new Back to the Future, bro?
You know
High
what?
key, he
Fucking
would.
Spider-Man
I
in
promise
the
you.
background.
Promise, bro.
You know
Check
what?
it out.
Hey.
Hey, I'll watch it, but
I
I'll
would
be
I
upset.
would be too because I love all three of those fucking movies.
Low key,
that
yeah,
whole
low key, I
franchise.
would watch that movie.
Hey,
Yes.
yo,
I'll watch it,
Just
see
yo,
what they
yo,
did.
see what it is.
Yeah,
yo,
exactly.
even though fucking it's a son fucking
Speed
his
Racer.
mother.
Yeah.
I know Speed Racer just drove by anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, back to my point. So
That was fucking Han from fucking Fast Too Furious.
oh yeah, he's back now in the new movie.
Yeah,
I don't know
Tokyo
how.
Drift.
I don't know how he's back in the new movie, but anyway.
Fucking
I don't know
multiverses
why
and shit in
they
the
keep making
Fast
them
and
motherfucking
Furious.
movies, nigga.
Tired of those. They're at 9.
I stopped watching that shit at
After 5. Yeah,
After,
when they were in
after-
Brazil.
hey, after-
when they were in Brazil, that was the best one.
After Paul Walker
After
died, that
after the
was
second,
it.
Yeah.
number 2 and number 5 are like literally the
not-
best ones.
This is
You know
Brazil.
what? Part
That was
part
it.
4 where they find out that Letty's dead.
Yeah.
That one was tight too.
That shit was
That
cool.
one was
That
cool.
shit was
The
cool.
one that led into part
But
5.
you know what? My favorite
Oh,
one
when
is
they're
still
in
Tokyo
Mexico?
Drift.
No. They're
Yeah,
in-
that's when they're in Mexico.
Yeah, they're in
Oh,
Mexico.
but that's the one that they just named Fast and Furious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just
It
Fast
was
and
Fast
Furious.
and
Yeah.
Furious, not
Yeah.
the Fast and the
Yeah.
Furious.
Right.
Yeah, that's number 4 where they're
That's
going.
number 4.
That's the
I like-
Braga.
Yeah,
That's right
Braga.
after
Yeah,
Tokyo Drift.
yeah,
I like
Braga.
That's right after
Tokyo
Tokyo
Drift.
Drift.
Yeah, that movie, I stopped watching.
Yeah,
I
no,
like
That's the
no.
one
Number
where-
5 when they're in Brazil.
Hey, niggas asleep
Yeah.
on Tokyo Drift. Bro.
Tokyo Drift is the shit.
Everybody try
That's
to act
what-
like that
Tokyo
shit
Drift
wasn't
is
part of the
whack.
franchise, bro. That's part of the
Stop.
franchise,
It
bro.
was tight.
That
You
one
know
was
what
one of the
I'm
good
saying?
ones.
I
liked
don't
it.
get it. Fool.
I liked it.
That motherfucker looked like 26 years old, and he was supposed to play like a 17-year-old. I was like, I ain't buying it.
He's supposed to be in high school.
He got a beard and
yeah,
fucking
yeah, you know what I'm
tattoos.
saying? I was like, I ain't buying it.
Hey, so what were we gonna say about Back to the Future though?
Oh, I was gonna say, it's weird that fucking the mother's trying to fuck the son.
Oh yeah, that is.
That's
Super
just the
weird.
weird concept of the whole movie.
Fuck.
But the
you-
mother,
you know-
It kind of ruins it for me. You know what I mean?
but the mother don't know that's the son.
See,
fool.
you
What
know,
the fuck?
you know what? The funny thing is that G-Bro brings that shit up. You know, I listen to fucking a lot of. I'm big on stand-up comedy anyway, but I don't know if you guys listen to fucking John Mulaney. I don't know if
John
I
Mulaney,
heard
that's
about
my
it.
guy, bro.
If
That's
you-
my
if you
guy.
heard
That's
this
my
shit,
motherfucking guy.
Shout out John Mulaney.
John
but
Mulaney.
Shout out.
He has a joke where he talks about that movie
Excuse
about
me.
how it did so well when it came out, but when you really sit down and think about like when the dudes who pitched that movie to the to production
Yeah,
company,
yeah.
it's kind of like
Bro,
you know,
that's
like-
where I got my theory from. I was like, bro, I can't like.
Yeah, it's
after-
like-
he fucked it up for me.
it's kind of like they're talking about like this kid who who knows a doctor who builds a time machine, and they're like, oh, okay, so this kid, is he cool like Ferris Bueller? No, he's not. They're like, oh, okay, so how does he meet this doctor? And it's like that's one thing that they never explained in the movie is how does this fucking high school kid best friends with the fucking
I know.
a disgraced nuclear physicist? Like,
Yeah,
what the
and-
fuck?
you know what I like? The sign. It says, "Do not plug your guitar into the fucking amp." And then
And
the
that-
first thing he does,
He plugs
plug
this
his
shit
in.
into the fucking amp. Doc already knew, hey, homie,
Yeah.
don't be fucking with this shit, man. It ain't no fucking toy, bro. And he still did that shit. First stroke, fucking blew his ass back.
His ass.
Oh, man. But, yeah, I mean, it's funny when that dude, like I said, John Mulaney breaks that shit down. Like, you got to imagine the two dudes who pitched that shit in the writer's room. It's like, oh, okay, he builds a time machine. So what does he do? He goes back and he stops the Kennedy assassination? Huh. No, but that's a really good
That's a
idea.
good idea.
It's funny that you say that. Well, what did you guys have? Well, I don't know. We thought that maybe, he'd go back and try to fuck his mom. You know, it's like that's fucking. It had to have been some type of fucking awkwardness at some point.
Fucking
like,
Robert Zemeckis and fucking Steven Spielberg, right?
yeah. Them fools fucking.
Yeah, bro.
Well,
I
Steven Spielberg is the producer.
Producer.
Because
Yeah.
Robert Zemeckis is the writer.
Yeah.
So he wrote all that shit. That's just crazy. His mind was fucked up, I bet.
Especially for part 2, because part 2 was way out, bro.
Yeah.
Part 3 was exceptional, but part 2 was like, what the fuck did that come from? He goes back and tries to.
You can't have this. You can't have the sports book.
Yeah, he goes and tries to play his kid to stop a robbery. Like that's what the fuck.
That's just crazy.
It was. They were all good movies. You know, like
They were
Number
great
3, he
movies.
was like, they fucking go to the old western
trying
town.
to fuck his grandma and shit.
See, but that I had liked that
It's
one.
true.
That one
It's
was
true.
more.
What
That
the
one was
fuck?
more
I
exceptional.
didn't realize that shit. He
Yeah.
said he's trying to fuck his grandma. I didn't even realize it.
All 3 movies was hey. All 3 movies
right.
All 3 movies though, man, they were fucking great ass movies. Great fucking movies.
They were, man. Part 3 was, I think, honestly one of my.
I
favorite.
wouldn't ask for less or more.
Yeah.
That movie was fucking amazing.
All
Part
three
three
was one of my favorite just because they touched
Bro.
on a lot of shit that was like current.
Bro, fool.
Bro, how you gonna make a
He
movie?
said he tried
How
to,
you gonna make 2 movies
He
about
try to get at
people fucking
Granny.
each other?
he tried to get at Granny.
incest and shit. He's trying to get it granny.
Hey, that's Granny right there. Oh.
Hey, but it's getting that time though.
It's getting that time.
It's getting that time.
It's getting that time.
Where we at right now, Gabe?
that time.
You
Where
got
we
the
at right
accurate
now?
time.
Yeah, you got the accurate time, G, bro. Where we at? I think this is probably one of the longest.
Yeah,
that we
for
have
sure.
Ever done.
It's
But it's one of the greatest ones.
But
to be honest.
honestly, this one right here is gonna be one of the longest only because we didn't have to edit it.
Yeah.
No.
This one right
this-
here needs
Yeah.
no editing.
This is at 1:55.
A 150,
Woo!
2 hours.
Ric Flair.
Hey, you know what? Fucking Joe Rogan put me on that shit, bro. He said, "There's no motherfucker out here in this universe that you have a sound connected to his voice. Anytime you hear Ric Flair, all you go is woo."
Right.
He's like, "There's no motherfucker out here that has like a sound attached to his voice.
Yeah.
Like you hear his name,
right when
you're
you
like,
see him, or right when when you hear him or see him.
Yep.
Honestly, if I ran into Ric Flair, I'm gonna be like, "Woo!"
I would too. Shit.
He's gonna do the same shit. Woo!
Hey man, but
All
I mean,
right, Crunks.
I-
So
I-
where can the people find you at? We're almost at 2 hours here.
We're almost
Oh.
at 2 hours. We never
They can
really
find-
go this long. I'm sorry,
Oh,
I'm gonna
my
cut you
bad,
off.
my bad.
We don't ever mean to go this long, but I mean this was one of those fucking dope nights where everything's just hitting right.
Right.
The vibes are right. The atmosphere is right.
The
energy's
levels are right.
The alcohol's right.
The levels are definitely
Levels
right.
are checked.
That boy
Yes.
Plays is right.
So
No shit.
let's go ahead and let's
So
get
plug yourself, Crunks.
let's get everybody out of here. Crunks,
We're gonna start with me.
where
Okay.
can we
Yes,
find
sir.
you at, brother?
You can find me at Pull the Levers Crunk
With a Z.
With
at
the
the Z
Z.
at the end.
On
Pull the lever,
on
Crunks.
Instagram. You can find me on Twitter at 903
909.
909.
903.
909.
My bad.
It's
My
not
bad.
903 anymore.
I have a few Modelos in me,
My
so
nigga giving out the email, ain't he?
Hey, he is.
hey,
I knew I
giving out the
recognized that
email.
shit.
hold
dog.
on.
I'm giving out the email.
Hold on.
my goodness.
Damn.
Hey, let's keep it
Damn,
at that.
Planes, call him out.
Let's keep it at that. Go ahead, dog. Where can we find
Anyways,
you at? Instagram.
anyways.
909 Crunks.
Instagram official.
Let's start all over again. Okay, you can find me on Pull the Levers Crunks on Instagram, and then you can find me on 909 Crunks 909 on Twitter.
All right, no Snapchat.
Hey,
Snapchat, you can find me at This Is Crunk, IZ in the middle for the is, and that's it.
what
That's
about
right, all right.
Where they can find you at all platforms?
Oh, yeah,
All
SoundCloud.
platforms, homie.
You can find me on SoundCloud at This Is Crunks, IZ in the middle, and then you can find that LeePlanez album on all platforms.
Ooh, so many vibes.
So many
So
vibes.
many vibes.
Planes, go ahead.
many
All
Plug,
you gotta do
plug,
is type in so many vibes.
plug yourself
Man,
in. Planes,
y'all know
what's
what
up?
it is. Y'all can find me at LeePlanez, LeePlanez, all platforms. You feel me? Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Facebook, Brandon LP Neil. All platforms, so many vibes.
SoundCloud.
Go get that. SoundCloud,
LeePlanez.
LeePlanez, LeePlanez. I
Ooh,
said
he
it once,
keeps
I
selling
said it
it for
again.
y'all.
I love it. I love it.
I love
Hey.
it.
G bro,
You know what I'm
what's
saying?
up, brother?
All right, since the camera's on me, I'm gonna fucking plug myself. DJ G Bro on all platforms: SoundCloud, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, everything. DJ G Bro with DJ. And then G Bro, all one word, no spaces, no nothing, just all one word. So
I love it. I love it.
Dope.
All right, and for the fucking grand host in the building today, flying all
man.
the way in from
Minnesota,
3,000 miles, homie, 3,000 miles away, St. Cloud,
Damn,
Minnesota.
Came from where Little Yachty came from.
I picked this.
we're at 10 degrees. He's laughing.
bro.
He's
I'm
dead.
fucking with you.
He's
I'm
dead.
fucking
He's dead.
I picked this motherfucker up at LAX last night.
Fucking little yachty.
What?
I picked him up from LAX last
Tupac.
night.
Who's Tupac?
What was last night?
I can't even name a
Oh,
Tupac
shit.
song.
February
27.
February
I think
27th.
he said Biggie.
I picked up DopeKidDanny from LAX at February 27th last
Yeah.
night. We
Oh
were
yeah,
here.
my bad, my fault, America, and whoever listening overseas. So
Yo, y'all
let's give a proper introduction to
My
this
bad.
guy right here. We
Let's-
kind of went off on a tangent. My fault.
That's
We all
fucked
started
up.
talking shit.
The
while
grand,
talking that.
the grand guest and shit.
I know, flying all the way out here.
Dope.
I mean,
From
come on.
Minnesota.
man.
That's
I can't
dope.
get around it.
From,
St.
uh,
Cloud, Minnesota.
St. Cloud. Hey, that
Hey,
shit sounds hard
Plains,
though.
Plains. You always get
That
around.
name?
Hey, bro, you my favorite motherfucking rapper, dog.
Famous.
Hey, same
on
here.
some
Fucking
real
said-
shit.
Plains is crazy.
He said
Same
famous. Famous.
Dope as hell.
Yeah, that's what he said.
This fucker.
Come
Famous
on, dog.
rapper.
You know I love you, fool. You're my artist, dog. I love the fuck out of you. You
Look at this
you
one.
did something
Damn.
different.
Hey, speak that shit,
you
G, bro.
amazing, bro.
Yep.
Look at
Hell
the
yeah.
twinkle
Look
in your
at this
eyes,
one.
man.
I'm glad I invested all the money I have in the
That
world
work,
for
that
you.
work you put in is.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm glad, bro.
Hey, so just
that shit is not a penny fucking
Yo.
spent that I regret.
Yo, so
Hell yeah.
just fuck me, right?
Hell yeah.
I love you too, bro. Don't trip.
What about Bobby? For what about Bobby?
I know. I love you
Blaze
too.
him.
Blaze them up.
Blaze him. Blaze him.
Yeah.
No, but anyways,
Yeah.
man, fucking DopeKidDanny, all the way out here
DopeKidDanny.
from St. Cloud, Minnesota. I've been out. You talking
Cold
about
ass shit.
Talking about how hard it is. I've been out to St. Cloud, Minnesota. It's really not that hard. It's kind of
No,
quiet.
I'm
It's
saying
kinda
the name.
peaceful.
It's cold as fuck, motherfucker.
saying
I
the
can't
name.
do that shit.
I live
The name
around
is
old
hard.
people, so we're good.
No, the
I
names.
still,
yeah, the name sounds
man,
hard.
it's cold. I can't
It's too
do it.
cold.
I can't do the
It's too
cold.
cold.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't.
cold.
I'm a Cali boy. Fucking
Yeah.
to the day I fucking
You'll
die,
never
bro.
get
Yeah.
used to it.
He's a
man.
Cali
You'll never
boy.
get used to it.
Nah,
Nah,
but dope kid out here though, man. I mean,
Yeah.
Facts.
I appreciate you coming out here,
We
though.
appreciate you, brother,
Hell yeah.
flying out all the way out
Getting
here.
on live on the podcast.
Hell
man.
yeah.
Kicking it with us.
I'm glad you
know.
guys let me come out.
Yes,
Oh, man,
definitely.
you like family, man. I'm
Definitely,
telling
yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
Hold on, man. Let him shout out his shit,
Oh,
man.
my-
What's up?
Yo, before he
God.
shouts out his shit, I gotta personally say, Blaze him up would not be Blaze him up if it weren't for DopeKidDanny and THISIZCRUNK.
Hey.
So I gotta
Yep.
point that shit out.
The
Yeah.
Nixon.
Nixon
Yes,
again.
do the
Yes,
Nixon.
Nixon again.
Hey, do
Number
the
five.
Nixon, man. Shout
the
out. Hey,
Nixon.
I'm counting
I'm
this
a piggyback off that. I'm gonna say the same shit, man. I wouldn't be where I'm at without
Yep.
Crunks. You feel me? And
Yep.
Dope
Thank you, thank
Kid,
you,
Dope
thank you.
Kid, show
Okay.
love, bro. I hit him up, asked him for a beat. He sent it right away. You feel me? And
Yep.
we got some shit on the
And-
way.
Hey, and not
you were hesitating,
Hey,
too.
and not,
I was
hey,
definitely hesitating.
hey,
I don't
and not-
like, you know what I'm saying?
and
I'm not
not
one
on
of them
some
people
fake
that
shit,
can just
though.
hit people up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hey,
Like,
but not on
Yeah.
some fake shit though, cause
It was good
a
energy.
lot of motherfuckers be like charging and shit.
Yeah, yeah,
You
facts.
know-
And they be like, "Hey, I'll make you like." Even though you know them, they'll still fucking be on
Nah,
that
that's-
bullshit
that
and be
shit-
like, "Yo, I'll make you a beat or I'll fucking send you a verse for a fucking dub."
Yeah.
Like, what, bitch? I gotta pay you $100? Like, bitch, I know
Yeah.
you. Like, the fuck out of here.
You know what's crazy? You know, my bad.
No, go
You,
ahead.
you know how I got Jane? Like, he hit us up about Dumb Drunk, and he was like, "Oh, that shit's hard." And I go, "You know what? It ain't dope without a DopeKidDanny beat." And he's all, "For real?
Oh, hell yeah.
What kind of beat you like?"
Yeah.
And then I was like, "I like this, and that." He's like, "All right, I'm on my laptop right now. I got you a beat. I'll hit
Oh,
you up
yeah.
in an hour or two."
Oh yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
Fuck
Hour
yeah.
or two
Boom.
came. He sent me that beat. I was like in love,
Hey,
fascinated.
that shit. So, I've gotten payments from people before, right?
Hey, you know what? I want to
got a
give
lot
you
of-
money, high key, for
No,
real.
so
Oh,
I
shit.
got payments from people, right? That shit never sounds genuine. I just want to say that it's when I just make shit and send it to someone that I know can do something. That's what I love.
Yeah.
I
Well,
just,
see,
I
that's
just make something for. So when someone asks me something, you know, like, hey, can I get a beat or whatever?
yeah.
I low key just go to their website or go to their SoundCloud, you know, Spotify or whatever, and go study them for hours.
Yeah, I
Be
feel
like, you know what? I'm gonna make something for them. You know,
Yeah,
that's
I feel
it.
that.
And then I think that's why the stuff. So when I make beats, it's so exclusive.
Yeah.
It's so just like for you or for you. You know what I'm saying? It's not for just I made this beat, someone get on it.
Yeah.
It's not that. I don't like to do that no more. I used to do that, and that shit was. I didn't feel it at all. So
Like
I generally just make shit for somebody. You know, like so. That's why I like
like
to make it exclusive.
that beat, dude. You hit every fucking.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but you hit every fucking thing I wanted.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, fuck, man, this beat is amazing.
Yeah. No, that's the hardest thing too. Is was just getting.
And it was hard for me to show it to this guy. I was like, I can't. I hold it out for like a week, huh? Like a week.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, you
like,
did.
I did because I kept hitting him up every day. I was like, hey, did Crunk show you that beat? And he's like, no. And I was like, damn.
like, nah, not yet.
I'll let you show it to him. I'm not gonna show it to him.
Nah, but once I showed it to him, he was like, he made the faces.
Oh yeah.
I'm a little jealous that fucking he didn't give me this beat.
Yeah. No, I love just making shit for someone. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't like to just make shit because it doesn't sound good to me. I don't like to open it back up and fix it or whatever.
I feels that because fuck, I guess not to make the podcast any longer, but
Yeah.
fucking I was having a discussion with people at work because we all have our radios, we all play different shit,
Yeah.
and this one fool, he plays nothing but like pop shit, bro.
Yeah.
And I was having a conversation with him the other day, and I was like, bro, like your shit has no soul.
Yeah.
Like that pop shit that you play, dog, has no soul.
Yeah.
I was like, the people that sing on it, bro, I was like, 10 people wrote that song. I was like, the people that produced it, that was 10 fucking people that produced that fucking record.
That's very true.
And
yeah.
I go, there's no soul to that because they don't give a fuck. They're just looking for their paycheck.
No, that's it.
And
Yeah.
I'm not looking for a paycheck.
And what we're doing with fucking our label and doing what we're doing,
Yeah.
it's more family. Like it's
Oh, hell yeah.
Like it sounds better. Like, you know what I mean? Even though like we're not in like a grand fucking studio, but still like the shit that we be coming out with, it just sounds so genuine.
It just sounds genuine. That's all it
And
is.
it has a lot of like
Keep
soul.
that same energy.
It has so many vibes.
Oh shit!
Ooh,
Plugging planes again.
So
ahead.
many
It has so
vibes.
many vibes.
Hey, you know
So
what
many
though?
vibes.
That's a good label name though. So many
So
vibes.
many vibes,
bro.
huh?
So many vibes.
It's a good
Yeah.
project name too.
Right.
It's on
That's a
Spotify.
great part of it.
Yeah, it's on Spotify. Yeah.
What?
LeePlanez on
I'm
Apple
saying.
and Spotify.
Honestly,
so many vibes.
When
Check
this
that
was
shit out.
when this fool told me the name title of the album, I was like, damn, this is what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be doing nothing but vibes.
Yep.
And every single album on that album is vibes. Like it's crazy.
Oh, hell
Different
yeah.
vibes, different feelings.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just, that's just
Every
nice.
record on that album is fucking
Especially
genius.
different breed. man.
everyone's-
I
every song's
different
different.
breed.
I really just wish that people listen to albums more. Like, cause I feel like if people still
Listen
listen to
to
albums,
different
Yeah.
breed.
Yeah.
was still good.
Different breed.
No, yeah, that album,
He's a different breed.
that
Different
album
breed.
was
Different
definitely a roller
You know what's
coaster.
crazy? A lot of people hit me up about songs like
This feeling.
the one I did with Anti.
Oh, gotta get it.
Gotta get it.
Ooh,
Wake up, pray up,
I just gotta get it.
That shit
Yeah,
hard, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob. Hey,
Yeah.
fucking Bobby liked that one. He was
Yeah,
like all of
yeah.
fucking
He hit me
fascinated.
up. He hit me up. He told me to send it to him as soon as I dropped it.
That shit was hard. I'm
Probably
telling you.
before I dropped it.
When you spit that hook, I was like, bro, I already know what to do with this
Hey,
shit.
Do you seen I showed him the behind the scenes footage of how I came up with that shit. I didn't write that song down at all.
No, you freestyled
I
that
was
shit.
on Snapchat filming myself like in
Yeah.
the car, and I was playing the beat,
Yeah.
and I was just coming up with it. Like I'm mumbling and all that. Like I didn't even come up with all the words yet till I got to the studio, bro. Like I came up with the verse pretty much, but like the hook, I didn't have that shit done yet. But like that shit, I showed him the video, bro. That shit crazy.
That shit was tight. He
Hell
was
yeah.
just straight fucking mumbling like, it was just, and then he comes here and then he spits a whole verse that I didn't even fucking know about and shit.
That's tight.
I was like, damn. But you know what? We gotta cut it short
yeah.
though, man. The Level
Yeah.
Check podcast has
Level
been
Check
running
Pod.
for like 2
Oh, yeah.
hours.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
DopeKid,
Yeah.
you didn't plug
DopeKid,
yourself.
so
Plug yourself in,
Yeah, you didn't plug
DopeKid,
yourself, my guy.
Danny.
Anywhere you want.
DopeKidDanny in the motherfucking
DopeKid
house.
Danny.
I know, all the way from
Building.
fucking Minna fucking soda, bro.
Hell
Jesus
We love it.
Christ.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah. I
hey,
love this weather right
and
now.
I gotta throw it out there. Honestly, this food is back home right now. You know, me.
Yeah.
I know, back in the IE.
Born and raised.
Yep.
Born and raised
I
out
was
here.
20 years out here. So
Hey,
16th Street in Mount Vernon.
Yep.
Homie, right on the
Before you
block.
before you
16
plug
Mount Vernon.
before you plug yourself in real quick, hold on. One question. What made you move way the hell down there?
Yeah, I got family out there. So
Okay.
yeah, got my grandpa. My
Question
cousin, my
answered.
uncle,
Honestly, we
all
were
of
in
them
high
out
school
there.
still, so he kind of didn't have a choice.
I can't live by myself at 16. So
Okay, I didn't know. I thought you
But
moved
yeah.
out there with your family or something.
no,
I was
yeah,
like,
all of our family went out there, but yeah, no, it was.
that's a big change though.
It is a big change. I think we just needed it. It's just too expensive. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah, I
it's
feels
getting
it.
crazy out here, man.
Yeah.
So,
But if you ever want to come back, dog,
hell
let
yeah.
us know, man. We
Got a
want
place
you
out
out
here.
here. Yeah,
We-
hell
we
yeah.
right
We got a
here.
mansion.
Always,
This is the
Yeah,
mansion right
the
here.
mansion.
always, yeah. This green
Mini
room
mansion.
is fucking legit.
The green room, hell
Love it.
yeah. I
Love
can't
it.
believe he said that shit.
I
Shout
love
out
it.
Crush.
Shout out Crush.
Shout
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Oh
Shout
yeah,
out
hey,
my
but
nigga Crush.
definitely he gonna be back sometime
Oh, yeah.
pretty soon because
Oh, yeah.
you know Blaze him up about to blow up and he gonna need the producer, the
Hell
engineer, and
Yep.
the DJ. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
That's
and
what's
the
up.
and the other artists
And the features are
and the
on.
features. So that's just
features
about to,
right there.
That's
Look,
just about
my
to go
guy,
down.
LeePlanez right here.
So my bad, brother. Go ahead.
He's trying
bro.
to get
Oh,
a
yeah.
deal too and shit.
Plug yourself in, man.
That
Get
nigga
that
ain't
shit.
Yeah, anywhere
never
you
gonna
want.
get
It's
his
just
shit
DopeKidDanny. It's one name. Yeah, it's one word, no spaces.
Spotify,
Um,
Apple Music.
Wise words from Ice Cube. Google me, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Google me,
wherever you
bitch.
want. It's DopeKidDanny. Just go on Google, find me.
He's on all platforms, by the way.
It's anywhere. Yeah,
I'm
all
just
platforms.
saying, you know what I mean?
Spotify,
I don't mean to be a dick,
Yeah.
but all
Just not-
platforms.
iHeartRadio.
Just
Check
on
out that
SoundCloud. I took all my shit off SoundCloud.
Check out
Okay,
that Reminisce album. though.
but
Reminisce
Spotify,
album.
Apple Music, I know a lot of people use
Yep.
that shit.
Apple Music, Spotify, fucking Google Play.
Google Play, yeah.
That
YouTube.
That
I'm on YouTube.
that reminiscent beat tape hit that walk. Check
That
that shit out.
Reminiscent.
Shit.
Yep.
Shout
Not
out.
just the walk though. I mean, the
Yep.
walk is fire, but
Yep.
check out the rest of it too.
Oh
Yes.
shit!
Definitely.
I got a beat project called Euphonious. It's still my favorite one. That
Nice.
I've done.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
yeah.
I gotta
What
check
about-
that. I
what
gotta
about-
check that
What
out.
about
Bunch
social media? Where
Social
can they find you
media,
at?
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's all DopeKidDanny. So
Hell yeah!
Love it.
All right, let's
just
get
find me.
one fucking little family picture right here at the end. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Fucking stand up,
Hell yeah.
fucking
You're not gonna
get to the
You're
camera.
not gonna let me plug
Oh
myself
yeah.
in?
Oh my bad. I
Damn.
thought we already did that. My
It's
fault.
always, ill music.
I'll just-
Don't worry
Ooh.
about it.
I know.
Always, bro.
I'll just
I even
go plug
plugged in the
myself.
last podcast. I plugged all your shit on the last podcast.
I love it.
She
I love
did.
it.
Even
I
though you
love
weren't
it.
here.
I love it. I love it. Yo, but
He was even
anyways.
pointing at the chair too, and nobody was there.
Oh shit. That's right, G bro. That's right, G bro.
Shit was low-key
I
tight.
feel that.
He's on shout out to Blaze him up.
Oh, shout out to Blaze 'em Up.
Blaze
Oh
'em
shit.
Up.
My bad.
Fucking
My
pointing at
fault.
the couch and shit.
Oh my god.
It's all a picture cut
Yeah,
out. and
it's
shit.
fucking Blaze 'em Up right there. Fucking graduation picture.
Hologram and shit. That's good shit. That's good shit.
Damn.
I appreciate that, G bro.
Damn. Hey,
Fucking plays
he
the
blew,
back.
hey,
What?
he blew a big ass cloud of smoke over there. Like, shout out to Blaze 'em Up.
Hell yeah.
All platforms.
Oh, shout out to the
Oh man.
Oh,
Subject
my God.
93 on all platforms.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Facts.
I was about to get to that.
Yep.
Blaze 'em up.
Shout out.
Hell yeah.
I am Blaze 'em up. You can find me on Instagram under Always Ill Music, Snapchat Blaze 'em up 909,
Yep.
YouTube Blaze 'em up, and this my EP entirely produced by DopeKidDanny right here is now streaming on all platforms: Spotify,
Hell yeah.
iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Play, all that shit, TikTok, whatever the fuck the kids are
Fucking
using
TikTok.
nowadays. So
Vine.
Yeah.
hit that shit up.
That shit's dead as
Fine.
fuck.
Get at it. And we about to kill this shit like this.
Yeah, man.
MySpace
And
music.
all the time, you can find us at fucking Level Check
The Level
Podcast.
Check Podcast
On
on
fucking
Instagram.
motherfucking
Ric Flair
YouTube
drop.
and
And
Level
IG.
Check on IG.
Yep.
But Level Check Podcast on the YouTube if you want to watch this fucking stream.
Yes.
We're gonna post it for the people listening.
Yep.
We're gonna post it in the link below. So fucking check us out on YouTube if you want to watch it instead of fucking listen to it. And we want to
Oh, yeah.
fucking cheers everybody. Fucking thank Thank you
for
everyone
tuning in.
fucking
Oh, yeah.
showing up. Man, this podcast wouldn't be anything without you folks. We fucking love you and appreciate you, man. And we gonna send out like this a big fucking
Big.
entertainment
Thank
family
you.
shout out
Yep.
and love you. Peace out, man.
Level
we
check.
love you guys.
Episode
Level
9
check.
Level Check
Shout out.
Podcast. We out.